Why do I got to root for the Bears?
All right, so this should be hooked up now. I'm gonna go ahead and go live on my channel. I know yours is weird.
I'm live.
You're live? Okay, cool. So we are live on both of our channels now, and playoff football.
That's what this is.
Well, I was gonna say playoff football without your team is It's something I've been used to for most of my life, to be fair. I'm a Bengals fan, and even when we did make the playoffs, we didn't typically win when we got there. But
I've been used to it for the last 5 years. This is the 5th year in a row. Saints ain't in no playoffs.
Daniel Barry says, "Happy Sunday, hello everyone."
What year are we in? 21, 22, 23,
26.
6 years in a row. Saints not in the. Well, no, technically 5 because this is still the 2025 season. So.
Right. So
5 seasons of no playoffs.
Yeah, well, so let's see. When I was your age,
I'm 16.
Yeah, right. When I was your age, I think the Bengals had been to one playoff game in my entire lifetime, and that was in 2005.
I mean,
now,
I did.
Now, the following year, the Bengals started a trend of going to the playoffs in what was it, 6 of the next 7 years? So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, I remember whenever I started watching football, we made the playoffs 4 consecutive years, and we lost in heartbreaking fashion. Each of those games was in a different way. The first time we got Minneapolis Miracle done on us. Second time we got the referees done on us. Third time we got more referees done on us. And fourth time we got Tom Brady done on us.
According to Richard, when I was your age, Ford just came out with the car. In 2008? I was Mikey's age in 2008.
That's crazy.
I mean, are you 17 yet, or are you still 16?
I am 16 currently.
Okay, so yeah, I was 2008, early part of 2009, I suppose.
I will be 17 on the 29th of the April.
Okay, so we're about 4 months away from that then. So for me, that would have been, December of 2008. So, roughly whatever. Anyway, yeah, we're here. And we got some playoff football. I was about to say some more playoff football, which we do, but as far as this show goes, this is the first playoff game that we've actually streamed. I kind of wanted to stream the Steelers-Texans game tomorrow, but I don't know. Mikey's not available for that. I probably won't, to be honest, if I'm doing tonight.
Are we doing a game next week?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, bet.
I would think so. If I had my pick of games that I would have wanted to stream, I mean, I guess we technically both kind of had our picks. It's our fucking show. We can do whatever we want. But if I had just if it wasn't had nothing to do with schedule, nothing to do with anything else, my preference probably would have been to do the Bills Jaguars game, but I would have been open to doing honestly the most fun game for this channel would have been the Bears Packers game, right? Because
yeah, I mean the Bills game, I was not going to be available for the Bills game anyway. So.
Yeah.
Because I was doing something else. But yeah, I mean the Bears game.
The Bears Packers game, because you and I both have that's about the only matchup I think where you and I have even remotely strong feelings about one both teams. Both of us have at least a remotely strong feeling about one of the teams. Other than that, not really. I mean, I guess maybe Eagles 49ers kind of, because you don't
I hate both of those teams too.
Right. Well, I was going to say you don't like the Eagles and I don't like the 49ers, but I also don't care.
I like both. In fact, I was actually kind of rooting for the Eagles.
I was rooting for the Eagles, but again, I don't really care that much.
I was happy when the Eagles lost, but I don't know. Just the 49ers is a confusing team for me, so I don't freaking know anymore.
I just don't want to live in a world where the Steelers are good again, right? So as long as they lose tomorrow, I could really kind of care less what happens the rest of the season. Anyway, wait.
Cameron Dicker,
Yeah.
the kicker, the man with the plan, got to kick football whenever
There
he
it
feels
is.
like it.
Mikey does the play-by-play, and I do the color commentating because Mikey's always a little bit behind me.
He goes from the 10 to the 20, gets it to the 30 where he's going to be brought down.
Spider-Man 1 was a good game. Spider-Man 2 was, as far as the PS2 game though, the Spider-Man 2, in my opinion, was on a different league of being. Spider-Man 1 was really good. I enjoyed kind of unlocking the Green Goblin at the end, but Spider-Man 2, in my opinion, was like one of the great PlayStation 2 games of all time.
Yeah, I got Spider-Man, but I never actually played it.
Yeah, but did you get the PS2 version though?
No,
exactly.
I didn't have a PS2.
Yeah. So the game series you're talking about is completely different game series.
I think that's Stevenson. Is that Stevenson? Yeah, that's Stevenson.
Looked like
it's like 5 yards there. Drake May in action. 70%, 72%, which leads the NFL. Dang. Drake May is going crazy. This scoreboard looks awful, bro. 2nd and 4.
Well, because of the curves?
Yeah, but the thing looks like it's a cartoon. Drake May takes a snap. Stephon Diggs. Boo! Okay, first one.
Brandon Cooks was doing well earlier too.
God damn it! Yes, I know. No, because Brandon Cooks leaves the Saints, and you know what he's like? I left the Saints. I'm gonna catch a football now. Dude caught like 3 passes all year for us, man.
Well, you know what? To be fair, Juwan Johnson and Chris Olave also barely caught any passes until Brandon Cooks left as well, and then they started doing better.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Hand off Stevenson. Gets like 4 yards. But like Brandon Cook's first game with Bills, he got like over 100 yards.
Maybe that's just how bad Spencer Rattler is.
I mean, I don't. Look, I'm not on the. I know a lot of Saints fans are now hating on my boy Rattler. I don't think none of the stuff was really Rattler's fault. But, I mean, definitely was not helping us either.
Speaking of drops.
Stephon Diggs dropped ball. 2nd and 6. Patriots have it inside their own something. 47. Drake May drops back, throws, and dropped by Hunter Henry.
Boy, you are way behind. You are way behind.
Well, damn.
Yeah, this is why you do the play-by-play.
Right.
Since you have Ash from Evil Dead narrating and messing with you if you don't do the tutorial. I didn't play that game.
3rd and 6. 13:04 left in the first quarter.
Well,
from inside their own 47-yard line, Drake May takes the snap. May is looking. May, he's going to get sacked. Down to the ground, and we get some punting. I mean, hey, they might go for it because for some reason every dumbass coach just decides to go for him 4th down for no damn reason.
May taken down by Owe.
Odafe Owe, man. Used to be a Raven. He started the season as a Raven.
Yeah, well, he was a first-round draft pick by the Ravens, and then I thought he was developing pretty well for them, but they just gave up on him.
Yeah. 4th and 9. The punt is punting. Punt is away. Pretty good punt. It bounces up into the end zone, though.
Considering the state of the Ravens' defense this year, you'd think they could have used Owe.
Maybe.
That's what I'm saying, Richard. I didn't play Evil Dead. Never really been much of a zombie guy. My son really likes zombies, but he would not. There's no way we would let him play a game like that right now. Like, he can't even handle playing Roblox.
Oh wow!
All right. Well, so me and Mikey were talking. I'm actually kind of curious, Mikey. If you had to rank the teams left in the playoffs, as far as like who, the number one team that obviously you're not like, it's kind of hard to root for a team that's not your own team. But like, just like rank 1 to what, there's like 9 teams left now, or is it 8?
Well, okay, so the teams still in it are the Bills, the Seahawks, Broncos, Rams, Chargers, Patriots, Texans, Steelers, and 49ers, right? Okay, so
it's 9.
Number 1, I think, would still be Seattle. Number two, I mean, it's kind of tricky because, the Texans and the Steelers have not played their games yet. And this game just got started. But number 2 would probably be hold on. Not the Bears, not the Rams. Oh, maybe the Rams. I don't freaking know. I mean, they struggled with the damn Panthers, but the Panthers are the Panthers. Number 2, I'll probably give to the Rams, I guess.
Yeah.
I know. Number 3, I would probably give to the 49ers. Number 4, I would probably go New England. Number 5, Chargers. Number 5, Houston. Number 6, LA. Number 7, what's it called? Bears. Number 8, New England. Number 9, Pittsburgh.
All right. Okay. I'm happy with the Pittsburgh being last.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably the team that first and 10 for the Chargers from their own 20-yard line with 12:23 left in the first quarter. Herbert takes a snap. Justin is going to throw, nearly intercepted, but then it's caught by Trey Harris and picks up a first down.
Yep. I don't know about nearly intercepted, but that was almost a phenomenal, like, knocking that ball down. And it actually, like on the replay, it actually did hit him in the, like, he did, like, knock that ball, and it was still caught. Like, it hit him in the helmet.
Was a bust after 1 year, which makes no damn sense. But first and 10. Chargers from their own 34. Herbert under center. Takes a snap. Play action. Herbert's looking. Herbert steps up. Herbert's going to roll out. Herbert's going to pump fake, scramble. He's going to run. I think he got enough for a first down. Pushed out of bounds. So he really spot this ball. I think he got enough, though. And I don't know if y'all know or not, but my prediction, I know y'all see Kyle's prediction. I got Chargers winning this one 23-17. Let's go, Chargers.
Wrong.
Thank you. Thanks for the touchdown. Okay. Okay, so they're going to mark them just short. So it's going to be 2nd and inches for LA. From about inside their own 43, 2nd and inches. Herbert under center. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to, I think that's Kamani Vidal who got the first down by like a couple yards.
Hey, when you get a chance, can you are so far behind me. I think I'm going to just try to see if I can pause this so I can sync up with you better. When you get a chance, can you start counting down what you see on the clock?
All right, when the clock comes back, I will.
Okay.
All right, 10:31, 10:30, 10:29, 10:28, 10:27, 10:26, 10:25. First and 10 from their own 45 with 10:22, 10:21, 10:20. Justin Herbert. Someone done either false started or offsides, but it's probably we false started. Yeah, it was false started. With 10:17 on the game clock.
Okay, that I literally had to pause for like 15 straight seconds. That's how far behind you are.
Okay. That used to be you. That's crazy.
I know that is wild. Like that, because like I didn't change anything with my internet.
Maybe it's because I have a new TV now. Maybe that's why. False start and Jamari Sawyer. Well, technically, it's me.
Well, no, but it's actually I think it is me though. I don't think it's anything that you did because I noticed I tend to be a little ahead of
Quentin Johnson is going to get like 3 yards. All right, what were you saying?
I tend to like Tom Grossi is still really far ahead of me, but Tom Grossi is always like way ahead of everybody. But like I like Brandon Perna's streams, I tend to be actually a little ahead of now, which I used to be like a little behind. So I used to have to pause Perna to catch the game up, but now I have to like if I've got Perna on there, I got to pause the game to catch Perna up a little bit. So I think it actually is my something changed with my feed. I don't know what it was.
2nd and 12. Chargers from their own 43. Justin Herbert. He's going to face pressure. He's going to throw it.
What a
Gets
block.
battled up and out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd and 12. Avoid the disaster there. It's going to be
What
3rd
a-
and 12.
What a block by the Patriots. Obviously, it didn't like end anything, but like somebody got freaking sandwiched backwards.
Yeah. By the way, this game will determine who the Bills play next week. So if the Chargers win this game, Bills are going to Denver. If the Chargers win this game, Bills are going to be playing the winner of Texans Steelers. But if the Patriots win this game, then the Bills are going to Denver. Just so y'all know, 3rd and 12. If the Chargers win, they're automatically going to Denver because they're the 7th seed. So, but yeah, Herbert takes a snap. Herbert has all day, throws. It's caught. Race to the sticks. He's going to be like a couple yards short of it. Carlton Davis making the tackle, former NFC South brethren, but it's going to be 4th down.
From a play where he was getting rushed into oblivion to a play where like I think he still isn't like the pressure still hasn't gotten to Justin Herbert. Like now. And the play's over.
God. Here we go again.
What?
Man, these coaches be playing these games like it's freaking mad and they don't be getting them, bro. It's stupid. 4th and 2.
Well, I mean, we don't even know if they're going to go for it yet. Although they might.
Like, did you not see that?
No, I don't think they're gonna. I think they're gonna. Yeah, I think they were trying to get the Patriots to jump.
Thank God, because man, every single game, some dumbass coach went for on 4th down like every single time in every single game.
Yeah.
Like the Bears game, I mean, they got lucky that they won because they went for it on 4th down like what 5 times without converting. And the Eagles went for it on 4th down earlier today on 4th and 2.
You know what I think?
The ball inside the 10-yard line, and then they don't not get it.
You know what I think might have happened in that game, in that Bears game. So I actually didn't really watch much of the first half because I was doing something else, so I had the game like on the TV, but like I was off taking a walk through most of the first half. But as soon as I got back, things started turning around for the Bears. So maybe that's what happened.
You son of a gun. Marcus Jones tried breaking out of 7 different tackles, but he gets literally nothing.
Because I remember when I left, I think the Packers might have been up 3-0, but I don't remember exactly what the score was, but it didn't look like it looked like it was kind of. It was near the beginning of the game. The Packers had scored, but it wasn't like, a big score or anything like that. So I was like, well, we don't really know what's going to happen in this game. Let's see. And then I get back and it's 21-3. And I'm like, what? And then the I think the Packers scored again. But then it was just all Bears after that.
I mean, yeah, with Brandon McManus missing the field goal before halftime, missing the extra point, missing the field goal at the end of the game almost. And then freaking DJ Moore carving up Green Bay secondary to Jordan Love. You can probably make an argument. Jordan Love's probably been the best quarterback the entire weekend, and yet they still freaking lost.
Yeah, Jordan Love did have a good game. Although I will say there were some pretty key throws that he missed down the stretch too.
It should have never came down to them key throws, man.
It shouldn't have. That's true. Because Romeo Doubs and I forget the other guy, but missing like big plays. Now Romeo Doubs also had some really good plays too, but there was that one critical drop he had.
Yeah, on the final drive, Jayden Reed dropped the ball, which would have got them around.
Jayden Reed, that's what I was thinking of.
Jayden Reed had like a drop that could have got them to like near touchdown range, where it's like, okay, And like the kicker, McManus, if he doesn't miss the extra point or the field goal, guess what? They get the field goal, they win the game. Or even if you miss the field goal, guess what, buddy? If you made the extra point, field goal sends it to overtime. But no, we're gonna have we're gonna have Blake Groupie type of field goal accuracy today, boy.
All I know is that was the one outcome I was really like all that interested in.
That's the one outcome where I wanted to punch the TV in the face.
Yeah, I mean, like to be clear, I don't care that much about the Bears and the Packers. The rest of the games I haven't really had much of an opinion. I was kind of rooting for the Panthers at the end of that game with the Rams, but it was mostly just to see the crazy ass comeback and see the Panthers be chaos mode incarnate and everything like that. It wasn't so much a pro Panthers or anti Rams thing. It was more of just rooting for the chaos.
Panthers almost messed around and won.
I know that was I was kind of sad that they didn't, but it was what it was.
1st and 10, New England from their own 8. Stephon Poopy Diggs in motion. It's going to be a handoff, and he loses like a yard.
Chargers read that one perfectly.
Great defense.
Was that going to be a defensive game? It looks like.
Maybe. I mean, hey, the wildcard round's been amazing so far. So.
It has been. It has been. Basically every single game. The Bills-Jaguars game kind of ended on a kind of a dumb note. But the game itself was really good.
Play action. Drake May from the end zone is going to throw it, bat it off, and it's...
Oh! He got it.
Like Derwin James, I think, dropped the interception, and another guy caught the interception.
It took like 3 guys to intercept that ball, but eventually Derwin James came up with it.
And the Chargers are set up in amazing field position.
Yeah.
Like they had the ball like 12 or 13-yard line.
That would have been a pick 6 if they hadn't taken 17 years to actually catch the interception.
I mean, I don't think they care about pick 6. I think they just care that they got the ball.
I'm just noting that it would have been.
Tierre Tart tipped it up. Derwin James dropped it, and he caught out. I don't know this dude's name. But,
yeah. If Tart, wait, no. Oh, well, that was Derwin James. Huh?
Yeah, Derwin James is the one that dropped it.
Okay, who's 0?
I'm about to find that out right now.
I thought Derwin James was 0.
No, he's number 3.
Yeah. Okay, well, if Derwin James catches that ball, it's a pick 6.
Justin Herbert drops back. Herbert is going to step up. Herbert's going to run for like about a couple yards in the second half.
That was dangerous.
Gets it to like around the 5 to the 6-yard line. Let's see, who is number 0, bro? Dayon Henley.
Who?
Dayon Henley.
Oh, right. That's my favorite player in the NFL. Is who?
Dayon Henley.
Dayon Henley. Yeah, that's my favorite player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, me and him go way back. You know, like to about a few minutes ago when he.
Herbert takes it himself, and he's going to get about it. He's going to get to like the 3-yard line.
Yeah, me and Dayon Henley go way back. Like a few minutes ago when he dropped that interception, I was like, "Bro, what are you doing?" And then Derwin James caught it.
No, Derwin James dropped it. Henley caught it.
That's what I just said.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta keep up.
What? Funny enough, one of my he's alive still, but one of my relatives actually used to play for the Bears. So, for what that's worth. 3rd and goal.
I had
Keenan.
My counselor in high school played for the Vikings.
That's great. Herbert's going to run it himself. It's going to be down at like the 1 or the 2. It's going to be 4th and goal. Don't tell me y'all going to mess up the great field position now.
Dude, what if they – okay, so they're about to kick a field goal here, I assume. What if they miss the field goal?
Then I'm shooting somebody.
Or what if they go for it? They might go for it.
Honestly, here I would not be mad if they go for it.
But what if they don't get it though? I mean, like with the way the Patriots defense is playing, I'd take the points personally.
I mean, I still wouldn't be mad because I mean, if you don't get it, you're giving the Patriots 98 yards from a touchdown.
They're lining up to go for it. We'll see.
Like a terrible interception.
See
4th and goal. Justin Herbert. He's going to roll out. He's going to throw too high for Keenan Allen.
Wow. That's why I was saying take the points, because the defenses are kind of controlling this game. I think you take the points when you have them. I agree with Richard. Chargers are stupid for doing that. That they absolutely should have taken the points there.
Man, every coach is stupid now.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty classic Jim Harbaugh type of thing. He's always been a swashbuckler.
But why is that the play? If you're going to go for it, why is that the play call? I don't understand what
I didn't hate the play call. It wasn't super well executed, but I didn't hate the play call.
But it's like, you're giving Justin Herbert that tight window to throw the ball on 4th down. Okay, if it's 3rd and goal, maybe, but you're giving him a tight window on 4th and goal.
It's going to be a tight window no matter what. That was probably tighter than you'd hope it would be. Like I said, I think the execution of the play wasn't the best. But the play call itself, like that's something that's a pretty standard play call on like a goal line situation.
And that play hardly ever works on the goal line.
That's not true. That works plenty.
No. Well,
the number of times I've seen Joe Burrow throw a beautiful touchdown pass on a play like that.
I've seen Tyler Shuck do that too.
See?
Yeah.
So anyway, to answer my own question that I asked you earlier, I think I would agree that the Steelers are the team I would like to see win the Super Bowl the least, but probably for different reasons, I would imagine. I'm actually curious, why are the Steelers number 9 for you?
Wait, hold on.
You had you ranked the Steelers last when you.
Wait, were we not ranking teams based on how they've been this season? Or?
Oh no! Well, this wasn't power rankings. This was who you want to see win.
Hold on. Let me write down who's still in this thing. Hold on. Let me redo it. You got Bills, Texans. This is not my order. I'm just writing down so I don't forget who's in the playoffs. Steelers, Chargers, Patriots, Rams. They're obviously going to probably be last. Who else is in there? Bears.
I did think it was weird that you had the Rams at number 2.
That's because yeah. Okay.
I was like, really?
Broncos. So Broncos, Patriots, Jaguars are number 3, Steelers are number 4, Texans number 5. Who else is in the playoffs? Chargers are number 7. Who was number 6 again? Who the hell did the Bills? 1st and 10 of the Patriots from their own 2-yard line. Drake May on the center, takes a snap. May's going to throw it short, caught by Stevenson, who's going to get a first down and a whole lot more. He's going to get to the 30.
He might be. No, never mind. I thought he might have been gone, but
what the fudge? Okay. NFC Seahawks.
27 doing a good job of being in place for that one, but like what a defensive breakdown by the Chargers there.
Bears, the 3 seed 49ers, or the 6 seed. The 3 seed was the Eagles. They're out. Panthers are out. Rams are still in it. Okay, so I got everybody. All right, so number 1 is definitely the Seahawks. 1st and 10. Patriots have the ball at the 50-yard line. Drake May is going to do a handoff to Henderson, who gets about 4 yards there. It's going to be 2nd down. Number 1 is the Seahawks. Number 2 is going to be the Chargers. My number 3 team will be the Bills. My number 4 team will be I'll do number 4, the Texans. The 5th team that I would like to see win is the Broncos. 2nd and 5 for the Patriots. It's going to be a play action. Drake May is going to roll out to his left. He's going to scramble, and he's going to dive.
I don't think he got it.
It's going to be just short. It's going to be 3rd down. All right, so let's see. Number 5 is the Broncos. Number 6, I'm going to go with the Steelers,
Too high.
Patriots. Oh, okay.
The way that people are, I don't know. These quarterbacks are just being reckless with their bodies. Like
Yeah.
they're staying too high while they're running and diving, and I don't like it.
3rd and inches from the Chargers 40. May under center, takes a snap, it's going to be a handoff, and he gets the first down. Stevenson.
Dude, what did you think about? So, like, I'll let you get back to your list here in a second. But what did you think about that? That Bills, like they were lining up to go for it on like 4th and 1, and they did push, and they basically got a touchdown, and then it like got called back slightly, but like they got 12 yards on a push.
Yeah, I remember when that play happened, and I was like, and I said before that play, if you're the Bills, you got to go QB sneak or tush push here because Josh Allen's like 6'4". You got to use his body. Pause. Yeah. Stevenson for like 6 yards. And then when I was like, okay, you got the first down, and then he kept going. I'm like, holy shit, he's about to score. Ain't no way he just scored a 12-yard tush push, and then it got reversed, and I'm like, this man just got like a 12-yard tush push. Well, what? Like, I remember when Jameis Winston did something like that. Of course, Jameis would do that, but like, I was like, man, ain't no way. But I remember when that happened, I was like, yeah, Bills won.
It blows my mind that people try to argue there's like, oh, that's not football. And it's like, that's like original football.
Yay, Stephon Diggs drops it like a whiny baby.
Okay. But like the tush push is the most football play in existence. That's exactly what football looked like when it first was invented. That's what football was born from, was the tush push.
I think a lot of people's argument now is that if you notice, every time tush push is ran, almost all of the time it's a false start and the refs don't call. I think that's now why the argument is resurfacing.
Well, okay, so maybe they should call the false start more. But like, I don't like.
Do that. You know they're not going to do that.
Well,
they're putting out Stevenson, who's going to lateral it over there.
Wow! Oh, that was almost so cool.
Give me 1 second. Billy, stop.
That was almost so cool, man. It was just a little too high for Drake May, and the Chargers did a good job of disrupting them in the backfield there. But like, you're sitting here thinking like, oh man, Ramondre Stevenson's about to just get it like obliterated here, and then he gets the toss off, and at first it just looked like a lateral, like, oh hey, that's a great move.
They going for it, bro.
Why not? The reason why not.
Reasons why.
Yeah, I agree. I can tell you 1,000 reasons why not too. I'm just like, since we're doing this anyway, why the hell not?
4th and 4. They're going for it. May throws, and oh wow, he actually caught the damn ball for once. Wow. That's crazy.
And he was like, that was terrible coverage by Tart there.
I still disagree with going for it, but you know what?
I mean, if it works.
Let me get back to it.
I do think the gamble.
I'll go Bears.
The only thing though is like the difference between them going for it there and the Chargers going for it is like for the Patriots, it was like the Patriots looked like they were about to bust a big play. So like, whereas the Chargers looked like they were like fizzling out. That's the difference. Like part of it's about
play action. Drake May is gonna get sacked.
Wow. All that work just to go right back to where you were.
Whatever his name is. Okay, Bears number 6, Patriots number 7, Rams number 8, 49ers Steelers 49ers number 9, Steelers number 10. Yeah, that's everybody.
Left.
No, there's 10.
Who's the 10th?
Bills, Texans, Steelers, Chargers, Patriots, Rams, Bears, Broncos, Seahawks, 49ers.
Somehow I didn't put the Bills on here. What the hell?
Wow. Patriots. That's not very good.
So you had the Steelers at 10?
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Okay. I mean, the only reason is because I just can't stand Aaron Rodgers. I just can't stand him. So this is my list. Number 1, the team I want to win is the Seahawks. My number 2 team is the and this could change, believe it or not. But number 2, I got the Chargers. Number 3, the Bills. Number 4, the Texans. I got number 5 being the Broncos. Number 6, the Bears, and the Bears leading on the teams that I don't want to win, but number 6 is the Bears. Number 7 is the Patriots. Number 8 is the Rams. Number 9, the 49ers. Number 10 is Pittsburgh.
Well, let's see. Who's up on defense next?
The Chargers are currently on defense.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go P for the D, and then I'll give you my list. Or
Okay.
I'll give you the list possibly the next commercial break or something like that.
Okay. Welcome, y'all, to the Hurricane Mike Show, baby. So I'm gonna manage college chat too while he's gone because someone's got to read these comments. But yeah, Jim just said he done Chargered it, which they did. You know, Chargers are known for that. But yeah, I mean, Chargers gonna charge it. They do love charging, which I don't know why, but it is what it is. We just look and we don't judge. What the fuck is going on in Kyle's house? Bro, is Vecna over there? Like, damn. That's probably Murphy, but dang. I don't know if y'all heard, but dang. Whatever. Chargers, man, they're just the playoffs have been electric so far, which I'm happy about. But like I said, there's only one result that I wasn't happy with, but everything else was cool. It was cool ski, so cool ski. When all I see is the bad. All right. Let's see where this thing goes. Start of the second quarter. Kyle still got to change the scoreboard, but he's not here to do it. 1st and 10. Patriots have at the Chargers 11. Drake May. Drake May. Takes the snap eventually. Stevenson goes in motion. May drops back. May's going to run for everything, and he's going to go out of bounds after like a 2-yard pickup. It's going to be 2nd down for the Patriots. 11 plays, 89 yards so far this drive for the Patriots. So George Kittle did tear his Achilles. That's never good, especially in the playoffs. I said this earlier, not here, but I think George Kittle's going to retire in the offseason. I think he's retiring. 2nd and 8, handoff Stevenson. Gets to like the 5-yard line, or at least that's what I would probably consider. I think George Kittle at least has to consider hanging it up because like the injuries he's piling on at his age, just never good. Like I think George Kittle's on his way out personally. 3rd and 4 for the Patriots.
Oh God, I missed 2 whole plays.
You missed. Yeah.
Damn it.
And also fix the scoreboard now that you're here. 3rd and 4.
They're like right on. How'd they get this far?
Because they were at this far. Drake May from the 5-yard line is going to roll out. May directing traffic. May is going to throw off his back foot out of bounds. 4th down. See if they go for it again or they kick the field goal.
Murphy, did you open this door? Why is it wide open? I don't think he was, which is why I'm very confused because I heard like a knock against the door and then it flew open. Yeah, apparently.
Andy Borgales.
We have ghosts.
I'm gonna lie, I don't know if you heard, but like I thought you were being attacked by like Vecna or something over there.
Good news, guys. My house is haunted.
Like, bro, I was telling the people, well, like, what's going on in your house? Kick us up and it's good. Because I heard a lot of screaming, and it thought like Murphy was like yelling for his life.
What?
That's what it sounded like.
No. I asked him if he opened the door, and he said no. That's all that. What?
No, I'm talking about before that. When you
he's probably being hyper and shit.
Well, I could see. Man, I thought like Vecna was over there or something.
They made the extra point, right? I mean the field goal, right?
Field goal.
Okay, so catch me up, because I apparently missed a lot. I missed 2 plays, and they were like, did they block the punt or something?
No, first play was a run. Second play was another run.
But how'd they get that far down the field?
Because remember the second and 18 play where Drake May threw the ball? That got him to like the 15-yard line.
Oh, for some reason I thought that was a new possession. I'm okay. Okay. Anyway, so as far as teams I would like to see winning going forward, honestly the wild card round. After the wild card round, hopefully I'm not going to care that much because as long as the Texans do their job tomorrow, the outcome I care most about is the Steelers losing. The only other outcome I really had any stake in is I wanted to see the Bears beat the Packers, but mostly just for parity and also because I feel Packers fans have gotten a little smug when it comes to their rivals lately, and it just I think they need to be humbled a little bit, but I think they got humbled, so good. Now hopefully they
are you done praying for their downfall now?
Maybe. I think I don't want the Packers to I don't want Packers fans to be miserable forever. I just felt like they needed a little bit of humble pie. That's it.
Yeah. Try not making the playoffs for 5 years in a row. You'll be humbled very soon.
Yeah, well, you know what? As a Bengals fan, I've been humbled a lot. Yeah, so I will get to my list, but it looks like we're about to get back to this game. So,
what if Phil Rivers comes out of retirement again and suits up for the Chargers because Justin Herbert throws an interception, and then Phil Rivers leads Chargers to winning this game? That'd be crazy.
I think that would be against several rules as well as the CBA.
Why the CBA?
Because I don't think players can sign in the middle of games.
They could. I mean, in the NBA, players be getting traded during games all the time.
Has a player ever been traded to the team that he's playing against?
I don't think so. I mean, there was actually this one NBA game where a player played in the same game for both of the teams, because there was this one time where they were playing a game and for whatever reason the game was suspended, and that player got traded to the team that the game was suspended against, and then they resumed the game where it left off and the guy was on the other team. So
right. So that's what I was asking, except not with a suspension of the game.
Yeah, I mean that. So kind of happened. Enough to Marion Hampton and Woodson makes the tackle. I don't even know Woodson's first name, Charles. What are y'all doing, Hampton?
It's Charles Woodson.
No, he's not. Charles Woodson too old and too stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Do you not like Charles Woodson?
I don't.
Why not?
Because he says, well, the Saints fans should get over the no call. Man, shut up, Charles.
Well, then maybe you should get over the no call.
No. I will go to my grave with the no call in my mind.
Okay.
So Justin Herbert drops back, has all day. Herbert throws, caught, and he's going to the 40. That's Ladd McConkey. And he's fighting to stay in bounds. Marcus Jones tried ripping the ball from him, but failed. And it's the first time he tried.
Look at me. My name's Ladd. I spell it with 2 D's because I'm a hippie fucking shithead.
Man, I was watching this one video where this guy kept saying that Josh Allen, kept getting mad at Josh Allen because he was happy and had a wife and was handsome. So he just kept getting mad at Josh Allen.
Yeah, fuck Josh Allen. I hate people who are handsome and have wives.
Man, 1st and 10. It's going to be a handoff to Vidal for a gain about 2. Second down. Something's wrong with that. Justin Herbert
it was a mouthpiece.
Oh, dang. That's crazy. That is a disgusting looking hand. It might have been Justin Herbert that he was talking about with Madison Beer. It might have been. I don't know. I mean, Josh Allen's dating a celebrity too, right? So.
I have no. Who's Justin Herbert? I don't know who any of these people are dating.
Herbert's dating Madison Beer. Josh Allen's dating Hailey Steinfeld or whatever her name is.
I don't know who either of those people are.
I know both of them are. 2nd and 8. Herbert throws and the pass is caught. Yeah, I think it was caught. It was a throw, but caught by Keenan Allen for
good
first
effort
down.
there by the great bearded one.
Keenan Allen.
Yep. The lumberjack himself.
Yeah, sure.
Got that Ryan Fitzpatrick beard going on, but he's also bald.
Yeah, I mean, no, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Now his beard probably goes down to his body. So.
Well, now, but when he was in the NFL,
Fitzpatrick was the most legendary backup quarterback of all time. It's a handoff. He cuts up inside. Kamani Vidal breaks off and gets the first down.
Yeah, Ryan Fitzpatrick did a pretty decent job for us when Carson Palmer went down, and then he was just he went on from that, and he was just a legend everywhere he went.
I remember Ryan Fitzpatrick, his final year with the Dolphins. I remember he was playing the Raiders, and they needed a field goal to win the game. This was during the COVID year. And a Raider player had Ryan Fitzpatrick by the face mask, and he was looking this way and threw a first down, and then got the flag. I don't know if you remember that, but every time I think of Ryan Fitzpatrick, that's what I think of now. 1st and 10. Herbert throws, and it's caught by a fullback. 2nd down.
It's wild to me that fullbacks still exist in the NFL.
I was just saying that. The 49ers, Chargers, and Ravens are I think the only 3 teams that primarily use fullbacks. Fullbacks are dying. We need to save them.
Dude, fullbacks have been a dying breed since before you were born.
Hi.
I remember when I was a kid, I remember the Bengals had, some really good fullbacks. Jeremy Johnson was basically a fucking bowling ball.
And he gets the first down, I think, or maybe just short on.
We had this guy, I forget his name, but before Jeremy Johnson, he was a pretty solid fullback for us, and then he went on to be damn near a Hall of Fame level fullback with the Chargers.
That's gonna be face mask on the Patriots.
Sure is.
Yay! I wake up extra early to be a hater.
Not as early as me.
How early you wake up?
Well, how early do I wake up? I don't wake up that early, but I start my day being a hater earlier than you do.
No.
I dream about my hate.
Bro, the other day, the first thing I did was the other day, the first thing I did, I researched who the Falcons were interviewing because I wanted to make sure it was someone terrible. As
I said, my dreams often involve bad things happening to the teams I don't like.
My dreams are all about 28-3.
Well, that already happened.
I don't care if it
I'm not satisfied with humiliation that's already happened. I need more. You understand?
Well,
I need the Steelers to the Steelers need to stop being 9-8 Super Bowl, and they need to start being 8-9 and barely missing the playoffs every single year.
I mean, hey, that's big. I mean, Atlanta. I'm so glad Atlanta's our rival. That's gonna be happier. 2nd and 7. There's no rival I'd rather have than Atlanta because they know how to Falcon it every single time.
Yeah, I will say it is like from a Bengals fan perspective, it is nice having a rival like the Browns because at least we always look better by comparison, no matter
Play
how bad
action.
we are.
Herbert steps up. Herbert's gonna just flick it. Caught by fullback.
Oh man, if he
Gonna
had
be third.
only been if he had only been able to stay on his feet, that would have been a touchdown.
If he wasn't too fat, he would have had a touchdown. What was Mike Vrabel yelling about? Yelling about some. Yo, ref, the sky's blue, ref. The sky's blue.
That would be wild if that's what he was getting that upset about.
Yeah. 3rd and 2 for the Chargers. From the 3 or 4 or something. I don't freaking know. Handoff. He don't get it.
There ain't nothing there for him.
Well,
let's go, Pat Riots.
Huh?
You heard me.
No, I didn't. I'm legally deaf.
Jim with the stupid look on his face, shocked he didn't get it running up the middle. I mean,
Cameron Dicker.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like that works more often than you think. Like this close to the goal line.
21-yard field goal. This is basically an extra point. This is actually shorter than an extra point. Right down the middle. Tied the game 3-3.
That is kind of wild, like because of the way that the camera angle was. It looked like he not only got the field goal, but he got the field goal that was like shown on the jumbotron behind him, and then also the field goal behind that because it was just this infinite loop of camera feeds.
That's crazy.
That was like 3. They actually got 9 points from that.
No. I mean, I wish they did, but no.
Go Patriots.
Go Chargers.
Okay. So anyway, I'll go ahead and give my list then.
Do it.
So I think we agree on the team we'd like to see win at this point, being the Seahawks. Now this is I was gonna be as much as I'm going to root for anybody that's not the Bengals, but since the Bengals aren't in it, I was going to be rooting for the Jaguars, but they lost. And then I was going to root for the Panthers, just purely for chaos sake, but they couldn't get it done either. But I can get behind the ginger power. Let's go Seahawks.
Sammy B.
And then you can also get your boy Rashid Shaheed his ring.
Rashid, the need for speed sounding like a Lorac Shaheed.
What?
Rashid, the need for speed. Rashid, the need for speed sounding like Lorac Shaheed.
Lorac?
Lorax. You ever saw Dr. Seuss?
He sounds like the Lorax?
He sounds like
does he sound like Danny DeVito?
Huh?
Does he sound like Danny? Because that's who played the Lorax, is Danny DeVito.
No, my mom said that he sounds like a character from the Lorax.
Oh. Okay. I don't. Okay. Anyway, yeah, the team I'd like to out of the field that's left, the team that I'd like to see win would be the Seahawks. My number 2 team is the Patriots.
Yeah.
Out of the remaining teams, I mean, like, if I got to pick an AFC team, it'd be the Patriots. And then number 3, the Bears. And that's, yeah, I know, but it's like that's my chaos pick. Like, got to have some fun with it.
Mr. Khalil will not get his way.
4, I got the Broncos.
Okay, I can vibe with that.
Yeah, I don't love the Broncos, but like I'm not really a huge fan of this field we got. Like the only one I only hate one team, but the rest of the field,
yeah, what a block, and he done jump high.
He wanted that extra 2 yards.
Yeah. Man, what does this contract say? He has to get 2 more yards and then he gets $1 million?
Yes.
Okay. Man, the NFL honors, man, I can't wait for Drew Brees to get into the Hall of Fame that day.
I don't think he's going to make it.
You shut your damn mouth. How
like
about
at
that?
all.
Shut up.
I don't think he's going to make it. Like, I mean, he did miss that pass in the 2018 NFC Championship.
Straight. Okay, and Tom Brady got benched before, and you still got people saying he's the greatest of all time. Man, I don't want to hear that.
When did he get benched?
He got benched at the start of the 20s, either 17 or I don't know. It was either 2015 or 2017 where he got benched during one of the games.
Oh, in one game. It's not the same thing. Okay, so he got benched in a game, but he came back as a starter.
But he sucked in the game. To where everybody was saying he should retire.
Was that in the AFC Championship though?
It was in week 1 or week 2.
Yeah, it sure wasn't in the AFC Championship.
Okay, if you want to play it like that, Tom Brady missed the pass in the Super Bowl against the Giants twice. If you want to play like that, Tom Brady, he didn't throw the last touchdown on the Hail Mary against the Eagles, and he dropped the pass too. How you quarterbacking dropping passes too? Couldn't be Drew Brees. Drew Brees catches passes.
But did he throw? But Tom Brady never once threw an interception in overtime with the game on the line.
Yes, he has.
In the AFC Championship.
Yes, he has.
No, we didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, he did.
Did not do that.
Yes, he did.
There was one AFC Championship that they lost to the Colts, and there was like some big like controversy, but it wasn't because Tom Brady did anything wrong necessarily. It was because it was a stupid call by Bill Belichick.
Brady one time. No, that's not. No, it wasn't. No, you're getting those teams mixed up. Drake May runs for a first down.
What?
No, the Colts did the dumbest thing of all time against the Patriots. People still say the dumbest play of all time.
Are you talking about the fake punt thing?
Yes.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like 2000, probably 2006, the year the Colts won the Super Bowl. The AFC Championship that year, Bill Belichick made some stupid decision, like on fourth down or something like that.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Drake May throws bad pass, bad pass.
That didn't work at all.
I don't know who he's trying to throw the ball to, Stephon Diggs or a cheerleader.
But anyway, yeah, I mean, like, I don't have any problem with the Patriots. I like the New England area.
Patriots deserve suffering forever.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Like, other than the fact that they were a dynasty at one point, what do you really have against the Patriots?
I just have something against the Patriots. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
Nah, because you know why?
You know what? No. You know what? I take it back. I hope the Patriots lose forever. You know why? Because Richard earlier said because Richard said that I'm so old that the Ford had just come out. So I now hate the Patriots forever because you said that, Richard. Which is also funny that I'm only 5 years older than you, but
no. Because I don't like the Patriots because of Rob Gronkowski. He makes me forever hate Patriot.
Why?
God, I can't stand that dude.
I mean, he's kind of annoying, but that's about it.
I don't care. 35. Drake May throws, and he bobbles it, and Ramondre Stevenson sucks so bad he's gonna be wearing China.
He wasn't gonna get the first down anyway, though. Like the Chargers had the
He could have, if he caught the ball, he had a chance to get the first down.
He had a chance, but that Chargers guy was close enough to him, and as you can see, he kind of hit him in the process of trying to catch that ball anyway. So he was going to make the tackle.
Stevenson could have caught the ball and be like, shimmy, and juke him out of his socks and get first down.
Now I will say, if he catches that ball, perhaps they're going for it here instead of punting it.
Yep, and then they throw pick six. Great punt by the Patriots, I'm gonna lie.
But yeah, I got nothing against the Patriots, and I also like I love the city of Boston, the whole New England area in general. I'm a fan of, so I got generally I got a soft spot for the Patriots.
Oh, you heard Atlanta hired Matt Ryan?
What?
You heard Atlanta hired Matt Ryan?
I didn't hear that was made official. No, I heard they were planning on it.
Yep, he's in their front office now.
Well, I mean, I have no analysis of that. I have no idea how Matt Ryan's going to be as a front office guy. I know he always sounds
Bijan Robinson for a 6th round pick.
Okay. I always thought he sounded pretty smart in the booth. I never thought he was the most, he didn't have the best personality necessarily for being a broadcaster, but he always seemed like he knew what he was talking about. So, but that obviously that like knowing what you're talking about doesn't make you a good general manager. So, who knows if he's going to be good or not? I don't know.
I hope Cameron Jordan sacks him again. Fun fact. Guess who has the most sacks of anybody against one particular player in NFL history?
Is it Cameron Jordan against Matt Ryan?
Yes, it is. Because Cam Jordan has sacked Matt Ryan 23 times, most in NFL history, from one player to another.
Well, that's not true, actually.
That is true.
That's not true.
That is.
No.
You're right. It was actually 20. The unofficial number is 24. Because he sacked Matt Ryan when Matt Ryan was a broadcaster, too.
No.
Yes.
No.
It's factually correct.
That's not true. None of that's true.
Then who does have the record then?
Oh.
Exactly. Because of Cameron Jordan and Matthew Ryan.
That was actually Geno Atkins against Ben Roethlisberger.
That is not true. Geno Atkins never sacked Ben Roethlisberger one time.
Well, that's not true either. That's actually not true.
You're not true.
So anyway, my number 5, I got the Bills.
Where's your number 3 and number 4?
So I already said that. I said the Bears number 3 and the Broncos number 4.
Oh damn, my bad.
Yeah. Now I'm not like I want to be clear. I'm not necessarily rooting for the Bills to win the Bears to win the Super Bowl. I did want to see them beat the Packers, but like I don't really care what happens to them at this point. But like out of the other teams, I'd rather the Bears than anybody else, really.
Yeah, when Herbert is going to try. Did he fumble that ball?
He did.
Did he try to ladder on that ball?
The Chargers recovered, but on like the 1.
Brother in Christ!
Wow, that was a dumb decision by Justin Herbert. Why does Justin Herbert suck in the playoffs?
Why do you suck in the playoffs?
Because my team's barely over there.
Okay, then. Let's see. I don't even think that's a fumble. I think he threw the.
I don't know if that counts as a throw. I think he was trying to.
If anything, I think that's grounding.
I don't even know if you can call it grounding because like he could no that's not grounding. He tries to get to his running back.
Yeah, well they called it incomplete, so yeah.
That's
fair.
I mean, that's debatable, but like I wouldn't
argue. No, like these. 2nd and 10. 3:18 left. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers from their own 8-yard line. They get bailed out there, but it was the correct bailout. I don't want to hear it. 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert takes a snap. Herbert from the end zone. Herbert's going to roll out to his left. Herbert's going to throw, and it's caught. And he's going to. I think he got enough. He's still fighting.
Wow.
I think it's first down.
Wow.
That is Keenan Allen.
What a choke job by the Patriots there.
Choke.
The Patriots had the Chargers dead to rights on that drive, and they just let that all slip away.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Steve.
And then the Broncos. The Broncos I find a little annoying, but not that annoying, and it's mostly because they don't make any fucking sense.
That's nice.
But then again, they are Brandon Perna's team, and Brandon Perna doesn't make sense on purpose, so maybe it fits.
Herbert. Dumps it off. It's caught by Vidal, who gets the first down, I think.
Wow. Suddenly the Patriots forgot how to play defense. Isn't that like their whole thing?
Huh?
The Patriots suddenly forgot how to play defense.
Well, they're going to mark them short. I told you that easy schedule is going to catch up to them eventually.
They did play the Bills twice, though.
Yeah, they lost to them one time. Well, congratulations. You beat a divisional rival, but every other team the Patriots played on the schedule had a losing record. And yes, that is including the Saints, unfortunately.
And the Bengals.
The Bengals too.
Interestingly enough.
Too. Continue with your list, bro.
All right. So, Bills, I got at number 5. Because, like, I mean, out of the rest of these teams, I guess, like, the Bills don't bother me that much. Like, you know, I want Josh Allen to lose, but it's not because I have anything wrong with Josh Allen or anything wrong with the Bills. I just don't want, like, you know, like the I want, like, Sam Darnold, you know, somebody new to kind of get in there and have some success. And also partly just because, like, you know, I don't need Josh Allen having having an opportunity to one-up Joe Burrow. Just can't have that.
By the way, did you realize that this past week was our 1-year anniversary?
Did we start in the playoffs?
Yeah, last year we started right after week 18.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well, there you
go. Okay, that's a fun fact.
Number 6, I got the Chargers, and this is for the same reason as the Bills. I can't have Justin Herbert one-upping Joe Burrow, but out of the two, I really don't want Justin Herbert one-upping Joe Burrow. Like Josh Allen, I don't want that, but Justin Herbert, like he's proved me wrong enough. He can stop proving me wrong now. Like we can just have Justin Herbert be, you know, not like all that great, which he hasn't been. He's been okay, but not that great.
Why is it because Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow share a draft class? Is that why?
As part of it, because people compare him a lot, or at least they did for a while. And you know, Chargers fans and Justin Herbert fans kind of were getting a little wild with the comparisons there for a little bit. But also it's because prior to the draft, I talked a lot of shit about how I thought Justin Herbert was going to be a bust. And then he ended up being pretty damn good.
A lot of people thought he was going to be a bust, and I never saw it that way.
What I saw at Oregon was a guy who was like way too erratic. You know, like he was good at making plays out of structure, but he wasn't really very good at making plays in structure. And that did kind of translate to the NFL because that's kind of been his problem in the NFL too. But he's managed to mitigate that a little bit, which has helped him stay.
Kamani Vidal, I think, is short. It's going to be 3rd down. So if the Patriots win, they're hosting the winner of Texans Steelers, and if the Chargers win, they're at the Broncos. So the bracket is pretty much filled already. We're just waiting for the results.
Yeah.
3rd and 1. It's a touch pushy, and I don't think he got it.
I don't think he did.
I don't know why.
That's the thing. That's the thing about the tush push for me. Like yes, it is. It is a tough play to stop, but you know, you guys are professional football players, so like fucking stop it. And it is possible to stop. You know why I know? Because I've seen the Bengals stop the tush push plenty. Not recently. They suck at defense recently in general, but I've seen the Bengals stop them. It appears to me that the Patriots stopped this, although maybe Justin Herbert kind of got it on that last little bit there. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if you remember, but the Saints played the Eagles in 2022, and this was when Gardner Minshew was the Eagles quarterback because Jalen Hurts was injured that game, no pun intended. But and Gardner Minshew went for a tush push, and Tyrann Mathieu got in there and stopped the tush push. So the Saints stopped it before.
Hard to tell. What was the call on the field?
They called it 4th down.
4th down. Okay, I think it's going to stand because I'll be honest. I just thought it was short in general. The replay to me made it look a little more possible that it was that he got it, but like it's not really decisive. It's not definitive. So if they called it short on the field, I don't think they're going to reverse it.
We'll see. The referees just flip a coin whenever they try to make a good call, so we'll see.
It does seem to be the case. I agree.
We'll see what the coin says.
So number 7, I got the Rams.
Okay, I can vibe with that.
The Rams being successful gives me kind of this icky taste in my mouth. I don't like it. But I also don't hate the Rams as much as I used to hate the 49ers, and maybe even to some extent still don't really like the 49ers. Like yeah, the Rams beat us in the Super Bowl, but I really feel like that was mostly the Bengals' fault that we lost that Super Bowl. Whereas I feel like the first Super Bowl, fuck Joe Montana. The second Super Bowl, that was a crazy way to win that game by Joe Montana, but the Bengals also kind of shot themselves in the foot repeatedly in the '88 Super Bowl. So
yeah, I remember that. I think I don't remember it fit. I didn't watch the game, but I remember that my dad apparently, I think the Bengals scored a kick return touchdown one of those Super Bowls, and that won my dad some money. So he was
it was the only I think the only offensive touchdown they got the whole game was on that kick return touchdown, which is crazy because
that touchdown gave him money, so he was pretty happy.
They had one of the best offenses of all time that year, and then they get to the Super Bowl and they can't get anything done offensively, which, by the way, was basically what happened in 2021 too.
Yeah, I know. I remember.
The difference is
y'all had like 5 straight possessions to go up by 2 scores.
The difference is we weren't going up against Aaron Donald with our 2021.
They ruled the first down. They changed the ruling.
I don't agree with that. If it was ruled, whatever was the ruling on the field should have stood, because I didn't feel there was a good enough angle.
Yeah, I still don't think there was a good enough angle here.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll take it. 1st and 10. Chargers have at their own 28 with 1:25 to go. No. Okay, now the clock's going to start to run. All right, 1st and 10. Justin Herbert. Doing whatever the heck he's doing. Talking about what he had for lunch today. Now he takes a snap. Herbert's going to dump it off. Papa Keenan Allen, who has a chance to get a first down. He does not, but he gets most of those yards, and say no.
Yep, that was a well-designed play, but couldn't do anything after the catch, but that's okay.
I think.
I just realized they only got like 56 seconds left.
Yep, 2nd and 3. Herbert is gonna basically, he gets
wow.
Gets hit in the face and then gets sacked. There now.
What the hell was that?
I think it's a timeout.
I think they did call a timeout.
Milton Williams just went like bop.
Yeah, I get it, but like, man, Herbert, how'd you let that just knock you down completely?
They just called the first time out with 44 seconds.
Jim Harbaugh was trying to argue that was a hit to Justin Herbert's head, which it was, but I don't think it was.
That's an argument.
I don't think it was a malicious one.
Yeah, I've seen more egregious not get called. 2018. Okay.
Yeah, well, I think it depends on who the quarterback is too.
That is true. We already know if that was Mahomes, it's probably a 100-yard penalty, automatic touchdown, defender in jail, game over, Chiefs win.
Yeah, they probably just hand the Chiefs the Super Bowl trophy at that point.
Yeah. Same with Tom Brady. 3rd and 11. Charged from their own 27.
Although maybe not, because as we saw in that last Super Bowl, it seems like the refs got a little self-conscious about everybody complaining about their treatment of Mahomes that they stopped doing it.
Herbert gets sacked and be 4th down.
Dude, Herbert
probably 1.5 and scoring 3-3.
Herbert just looks completely frazzled in the backfield. He doesn't look like he has the Patriots are really getting to him right now.
Yeah, Caleb Von Chashawn, former LSU brethren, I think.
Former draft bust for the Jacksonville Jaguars has turned out pretty good for the Patriots.
Yeah. Yeah, because wasn't he the one that basically won them the game against the Ravens? Like, didn't he like force the fumble?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, he either forced it or recovered it. So 4th and 15. Chargers doing some punting. Gotta do the punting.
Unless it's a fake. Nope, it's not a fake.
You will never say that again in your life. Punt is away. Oh.
Why would you root against a fake punt? That'd be funny.
You never ruin a good punt.
That wasn't even a good punt. It wasn't a bad punt, but it wasn't a notable punt. There's an ambulance over there. What?
I hear the plane.
Plane. Oh boy. What the fuck? I'm so lost.
Yeah. Okay. 1st and 10. Drake May throws. Bad pass. Bad
What? Where the hell was he throwing?
Throwing the ball to Casper, the friendly ghost.
Well, he was throwing the ball to Stephon Diggs, right?
Oh, no. He was throwing the ball to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Probably got a
Yeah,
close
I
to
know.
him. They got Stephon Diggs.
Dude. He went like boing. All right. 2nd and 10. Patriots have the ball. Drake May.
Still talking about that hit to Justin
Steps
Herbert.
up. May pump fakes. May's going to run, and he has all the room to keep running.
To the 30. To the 25-20.
Into the red zone for the Patriots. They're probably
Drake May doing his best Lamar Jackson impression there.
Yeah, they're going to let this clock wind down and then kick a field goal, I think.
I don't think they are. I think it looks like clock stopped.
8 seconds. Let's see what the Mike Vrabel's yelling about something. Man, Mike Vrabel's just not a happy person right now. Gain of 37.
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy either if my name was Mike.
What I do?
I said Mike.
Exactly.
You're Mikey.
It's a part of the name.
I don't care.
You remember that one Chiefs fan that one time, like a couple years ago, came into the stream and basically gave me like a death threat or whatever? Good times.
Kinda, yeah. I don't remember the whole sequence that happened, but I kind of remember that Chiefs fan, yeah.
Yeah, good times. Yeah, apparently he changed his name too, because I remember going back to the stream and like it had like a different name. So I was like, okay, so this is what we're doing now.
It's probably a throwaway troll account, like that Jaguars fan. Probably like he probably doesn't have the ball to show his real account.
Yeah, I remember one time, I don't know if you caught this, but he changed his name to like Ducks. And then he just kept talking about that Chiefs fan. And we were like, oh, yeah, I mean, Chiefs fans could be reckless. And it turns out it was him all along. So, yeah. I found that out like a year later.
Some people just have a really inflated sense of self-importance. Like that Jaguars fan came back and he was like, you know, like bragging about like, you know, hey, remember me? And I'm like, I guess I remember you. Like, are you here to brag about how Jake Browning beat your football team? Like, what?
I haven't banned him again because, well, yeah, I haven't banned him another time.
Because he was still being reckless, but
throws out of bounds.
He came in like he was going to talk some trash. Like, yeah, the Jaguars turned out to be a better football team than the Bengals. Although I will say, you know, we're both in the same position now. So how that it didn't work out that well. But like Bengals sucked this year. So why'd you lose to us? You lost to Jake Browning, by the way. Like the Jaguars were winning when Joe Burrow was in there. I think. Yeah. And then Jake Browning comes in and, you know, Bengals, you know, come back and win that game. Like, so I don't know. I don't know what I don't know what this guy thinks he's doing. Like the Jaguars have nothing on us. Like, you know, there's only a handful of teams in the NFL that that Bengals fans can really like, you know, like lord over because, you know, I mean, that's what happens when you don't ever win a Super Bowl. But like the Jaguars might be one of them.
Yeah, I mean, Couldn't be us, but yeah, I understand. I mean, but like
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like as garbage of a franchise as the New Orleans Saints are, they're still better than us.
Yeah, we are. 35-yard field goal. Kick is up, and he made it. All right, 6-3.
I thought he was about to miss that. That looked like it was kind of cutting to the right a little bit.
6-3, 2 seconds left. That's another thing. Can we talk about how trash kickers are now? Like, what happened?
Well, kickers are, doing the kickers the only thing doing any good right now in this game.
Yeah, now, but man, also like I don't know if you like. I actually remember the sequence to the fullest because this dude. So yeah, Chiefs beat the Bengals to eliminate the Bengals from playoff contention and also make the Chiefs clinch the playoff. And then this dude, like I think his name was Chiefs Kingdom at the time. Just came in the chat and started talking all the crap. We were talking crap back, and then he said, "Hey, I would kill myself if I had your name." And I'm like, "Man, fuck you."
I do remember him saying that, like why, because I mean he didn't even know your name other than like because you go by Hurricane Mike, so I mean like that's not a bad like it's I don't understand like some people come in when they're like they come in and they have like these personal attacks, but like 90% of the time when they have the personal attacks, they're just like they make no sense. Like what is Like I ban people when they're harassing the people in my chat because like I'm just like I'm generally not gonna ban you for talking trash because that's part of what football's for. But once you start making personal attacks, and that's not good for anybody. But like nobody ever does it well. Like they always just come in and they're like they're saying shit like that. Like I'd kill myself if my name was Mikey.
Exactly.
Okay.
Congratulations. What you want
if that's the difference between you, I hope we don't get. Well, it's not that YouTube gives me any money anyway. So if that's the difference between you killing yourself and not killing yourself is being named Mike, then like you got some other problems going on, buddy. Like I don't think you should be coming in here talking trash to other people because you got your own problems. If that's your standard.
Like, hey, I go by a name. He just went by Chiefs Kingdom. Like, bro, I guarantee you his name was probably like Eponymous or something.
Eponymous.
I don't know. That was the dumbest thing I could think of.
Do you know what that word means?
I don't know.
It means something that I don't know the exact definition off the top of my head, but it basically means something that comes out after you die. Like an eponymous album. An eponymous album is released after you die.
That I just figured out. Yeah, I totally knew that all along. Yep, I did not just find that out 4 seconds ago. I totally knew that all along.
Okay. Anyway, let me go ahead and finish my list. I don't wanna.
Too bad. We're
already I almost got it right. I changed the score at it on time, didn't I?
Yeah. But that's not good enough.
There you go. Scoreboard's fixed.
Good.
See?
Let me guess, you didn't even fix it.
Well, I turned the halftime button on.
Brother in Christ, take off quarter toe.
There we go.
Bruh.
What?
Now, the game is not over.
Okay. Anyway.
That was nothing.
Okay. Well, I just fixed it for real. So to finish my list, y'all can probably figure out who I got on the list now. But like, so I had Seahawks 1, Patriots 2, Bears 3, Broncos 4, Bills 5, Chargers 6, Rams 7. So I got Texans 8. And like, just first of all, fuck the Texans. And JJ Watt and Red Ryder BB gun bullshit. And then also like, fuck CJ Stroud for playing at Ohio State. How dare he?
I like CJ Stroud.
I don't actually really have a problem with CJ Stroud. I just, like, okay. You gotta understand the reason I hate Ohio State has nothing to do with there's no rivalry. Like I'm a Kentucky fan. Okay, I'm like it was Ohio State rarely ever plays a team I give a shit about. I'm like I always root for Michigan, but that's because I hate Ohio State. It has nothing to do with like any feelings I have toward Michigan at all. I just don't like Ohio State, so I want Michigan to win, right? But you got to understand, like it's the fans just suck so badly, Mikey. Like
Oh, I know.
I have nothing to do with Ohio State outside of living around fans of Ohio State and being in a fan base where there's a lot of Ohio State fans. And the fans are just so stupid all the fucking time. And I just there's no rivalry and I still hate them. That's how bad they are.
Like, what could they be saying to you?
It's like why a lot of people hate Cowboys fans. Although obviously Cowboys fans don't really have much of a leg to stand on these days. But like it's the reason why the Cowboys were so hated in the NFL for years, because like their fans just took all the success straight to the fucking noggin. And they were the stupidest fucking fan base for the longest time. And they're still pretty stupid, but also like they're kind of clowns too now. But
So
like
why do you hate them now?
who?
Or no, what could they be saying now? Like what do Ohio State fans be saying to you?
They're just watching them brag about shit that like they're so full of themselves. Every single year, there's so many Ohio State fans in the Bengals fan base. So every single year, especially around draft time, people are like, "Oh, you got to draft this Ohio State guy. You got to draft that Ohio State guy." And like every time there's like a quarterback or a running back that comes out of Ohio State, they're like, "The Bengals better get them, or I'm not a fan anymore." And I'm like these are the same people criticizing the Bengals for making bad draft decisions. And don't get me wrong, the Bengals make a lot of bad draft decisions, but these people are out here being like these are the same people who like I said, every single Ohio State quarterback, they've been like, we better go get that guy, except for Justin Fields, because Justin Fields was going to be so high. And I think did he come out before or after Joe Burrow?
He was the year after. I mean, y'all had.
Yeah, so we already had Joe Burrow.
Chase.
Right. Nobody was really. I think there might have been a couple really stupid Ohio State fans saying, because Joe Burrow got hurt, now you should trade him and go get Justin Fields. But this is kind of
Joe Burrow went to Ohio State, even though he's telling Ohio State fans not to claim him no more.
And that's another thing, because like Ohio State fans have been like for his entire career. Ohio State fans, since he got to Cincinnati, Ohio State fans have been like, yeah, Joe Burrow's an Ohio State quarterback. Like, no, he's fucking not. Like he graduated from Ohio State and he's an Ohio State fan, but he's not you can't claim him as a great Ohio State quarterback because he didn't fucking do anything there. He went and won an national championship.
Like Joe Burrow even said that he's an LSU quarterback and Ohio State fans can't claim him. Like he even said that.
Recently?
Like, I don't know if it was recently, but I remember when he was drafted, a lot of people were like, talking about like his Ohio State time, and then they brought up like, hey, are you still an Ohio State quarterback? And he's like, no, I'm an LSU quarterback. And then talking about what if they claimed him, and he's like, no, I'm an LSU quarterback. It was something, I don't know if those were the exact words, but it was something around that.
I maybe remember something about that, but point being, Ohio State fans didn't listen to that. They just they keep on being like, Joe Burrow's an example of a great Ohio State quarterback, and you try to point out how like Ohio State quarterbacks don't tend to do very well in the NFL, and Ohio State running backs sometimes do well in the NFL, but more often than not, they end up like not doing nearly as well as they're supposed to. Like, I mean, Ezekiel Elliott was like good for about like 40 seconds in the NFL, and then he like fell off.
Yeah.
But like, J.K. Dobbins was good for like a little tiny bit, but for the most part, he's mostly just been a guy.
I think injuries have been like J.K. Dobbins' story.
I mean, I know, but that's my point. Like that's just one example. Like maybe J.K. Dobbins could have been better than he was, but I mean, I think part of it is the fact that he ended up with the Ravens, and the Ravens had like other options at running back. So when J.K. Dobbins wasn't ready to go right away, like he didn't really have the opportunity to develop, and there's various things. But and they're doing it right now with Caleb Downs, and it's really pissing me off because I also want Caleb Downs, but like the Ohio State fans make me want to not want Caleb Downs because I really like if I had my pick of the litter in the draft this year, I'd take Caleb Downs. You know, like my realistic guy I want is Mansour Delane, but that's because I think Caleb Downs is going to be off the board by the time he gets to us. But I do want Caleb Downs, but Ohio State fans are making me really want to not want Caleb Downs because they just like every discussion. There's no discussion about the draft. They're just like, nope. If the Bengals don't take Caleb Downs, then they're going to be bad for the next 15 years. Like, I hate Ohio State fans so much, but I really hate them around draft time because they just won't shut up with the stupid fucking takes and. And it doesn't help when they win the fucking national championship, and then you have to hear that all fucking off season.
Oh yeah, I mean they lost in the first round of the playoffs this year.
I know that was funny. That was quite funny. And then they they've been. I think they beat Michigan this year, but they've been on a streak of not doing very well against Michigan after having beaten them for forever in a row. And things were kind of starting to turn toward Ohio State finally getting a slice of humble pie. And so I hope it kind of continues going that way. But they're still annoying. There's the most annoying. Okay, look, I hate the Pittsburgh Steelers more than anything on this planet. But Ohio State fans are more annoying.
Yeah, I will say this. I can't stand Ohio State either because they're always saying, the SEC is garbage. SEC can't compete with the Big. Man, shut up. Just shut up.
Can't compete with the Big Ten. Well, there's 3 teams that matter in the Big Ten.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, maybe Ohio State, maybe they're one of the best teams in the country. But from top to bottom, half the Big Ten teams can't compete with an LSU, Alabama, Georgia, who else? Ole Miss. I would even throw Missouri in there. So I would even throw in Vanderbilt, Texas. Man, what you talking about?
Yeah, like Northwestern ain't gonna do shit against Kentucky.
Man, Texas would drop 60 points on Northwestern.
So I do think, to be fair, and I hate it, but it's probably true. Ohio State would probably fare just fine in the SEC. Ohio State. And maybe Michigan would be good from time to time in the SEC. Not often and stuff like that. But you know how sometimes teams in the SEC that normally don't do that great every once in a while kind of make a run. I feel like Michigan would be a team like that, right? But other than Ohio State and Michigan, I can't think of a Big Ten team that would really be competitive in the SEC in any sort of regular fashion.
Yeah, look, and I understand this is going to be another year where SEC does not bring a championship home. I understand that. SEC is not as dominant as it used to be. But notice how the ACC, they got Miami. That's the only team that's in their conference. And Indiana's coming out of the Big Ten. Congratulations. But I just don't – look, the SEC has been the top dog for a while, and SEC fans, we never said anything about the Big Ten. This is an example. So, there was an Alabama fan who once said this, and I don't like Alabama either. I get happy when they lose, but this guy said, winners focus on winning, losers focus on winners. That's literally what's going on. We are focusing on bringing back a championship to LSU. Alabama fans want another championship. Ohio State fans, their number one goal, just beat Michigan. Number 2, just be better than anybody in the SEC.
Well, also they want to win the national championship. I'll be honest, as a Kentucky fan, I also want to win another championship. The problem is the last one we won was in the 1950s. But
that's fine.
Which is funny because my alma mater, Ohio University, has won a championship more recently than Kentucky in football.
Yep.
Ohio OU, we won in 1960, and I think Kentucky, I think it was 1950 that Kentucky won.
Yeah.
But anyway, as a guy I haven't seen in my chat before, I just want to go through his comments a little bit here. Brother BKL's Sport Entertainment Show. It's an interesting name. Shout out to everyone in the chat, including Kyle Phelps. And that's me. Keep up the good work on the channel. Appreciate it. And shout out from the South Bronx. South Bronx, huh? There you go.
I'm from the South.
Are you like a Giants fan?
I'm not a Giants fan, but I'm from the South.
South Bronx and the South are two different things, Mikey.
I don't care.
I mean, I'm from Kentucky, which is kind of it's culturally Southern.
Yeah, I'm the South of the North.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Kentucky's kind of like the South of the North. They were a border state in the Civil War, so they're kind of both. All right, so I don't know who the hell is Mike. Well, that's Mike. It's Mike. He's a Saints fan. He runs the Saints channel. Yeah, I got you, bub. Fortunately, I definitely do heard what you said until I remember that rap song. Was I talking about a rap song earlier?
What were we talking about?
Was I talking about a rap song earlier?
I don't
I don't remember. I don't remember what I was saying, but I think I do kind of remember mentioning something like that. So I don't remember what it was though. Didn't know you're a Kentucky fan. Well, yeah, I mean, if you follow my channel, you know I'm a Kentucky fan. Like, you know, I mean, like I don't do Kentucky stuff on here because I don't really follow college football, and I don't know enough about basketball to do that. Like, I've considered. And I'm still kind of considering maybe doing like some soccer streaming on here, but I couldn't do basketball just because I don't really follow it enough to really keep up with it enough to do it. Yeah, Mikey does some basketball stuff, but it's not going to be Kentucky. It's going to be LSU and the Pelicans and shit.
Well, I don't follow college basketball. Hold on.
Yeah. Ooh, he got hit pretty hard in the back there.
Scoreboard, Kyle.
I don't want to.
I don't care. You think I want to miss the playoffs for 5 years in a row? But no, I got to do it.
Well, you think I want to waste the middle of Joe Burrow's prime? No, but that's what we're doing.
Exactly. Okay. So you're literally proving my point.
People always trolling like always. Yeah, I think he was right in that when we were talking about the stupid fucking Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
It's true what he said. Is it true that he said being named Mike is bad? I don't know. Probably said.
Why do I have a feeling this is the same guy?
I don't think so. He's being supportive, so I don't think it's that guy.
All right. And
is that Vidal?
Like 2 yards. Yeah.
Not really much there for the Chargers. Don't know why every single people need to get along. Why? I'm sorry.
Now he's definitely raising my suspicions.
Yeah, I don't think he's. I don't think he's trying to troll Mikey. I think he's. I don't know. Definitely respect your opinion, but I definitely do respect to all bunch of Kentucky fans. Are you a Kentucky fan?
Justin Herbert throws, the pass is caught and gets like literally 0. Third down.
Yeah, I think he fell right on top of that line. Well, okay. So what if you're a Kentucky fan? Go Cats. If you're not a Kentucky fan, then you should become a Kentucky fan. Why? I actually don't have a reason because Kentucky has kind of fallen off. In basketball, we've kind of fallen off, and then in football, it's about the same. It's always been, right? Like, you know, we're competitive enough to be a consistent bowl contender, but outside of that, it's not really much of anything.
37. Chargers have it there on 35. Justin Herbert takes a snap. Patriots sending pressure. Herbert's going to get out of it. Herbert's going to throw on the run, and the pass is that? Oh, no.
I dropped.
Ladd McConkey almost made a great play, but he couldn't bring it.
Almost a really cool. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to come up with that one, man.
4th and 7. Chargers stuck the second half with a 3 and out. Punting. Bro, why is it always the best? Why is it always the best games that we don't stream, and then the games that we stream are dog water?
Yeah, This one's not the best. It's a good defensive game.
Yeah, Cameron Dicker's the kicker. I don't know who their punter is. Oh, it's J.K. Scott. That's right. The punt is away, nearly blocked. It's gonna bounce and bounce some more and bounce some more, and it rolls out
18.5.
Yeah.
Don't forget, so he's a Georgia, so he supports Georgia, but he's a Fordham. Now Fordham makes sense if you're from the Bronx. That makes sense that that you're a Fordham fan. But like, you also support Georgia. Is that how that works? I mean, I guess if you're a Fordham fan, you got to also support a team that matters, right? Yeah. No offense to Fordham. I think Fordham fans know that their team is not really a team that's going to be in contention.
In Lane Kiffin, we trust. 13-12 left in the third quarter. 1st and 10. They just have the ball. I
don't even know who our coach is. Like, it was Mark Stoops, but didn't Mark Stoops
Stevenson, who breaks a tackle and he's gonna get the first down. Man, a lot of Ole Miss fans needs to shut the heck up. Okay, I'm tired of hearing this Lane Kiffin disrespect. Bastards.
Will Stein. Interesting.
I think he stepped out of bounds. Maybe, I don't know. 1st and 10. Patriots have at their own 29. Roger Stevenson, 83 total yards for him today. It's going to be a handoff again to Stevenson, who gets bottled up. Maybe gets half a yard. It's going to be second down with the Patriots.
Yeah, Stoops did get fired. Okay. So Will Stein is our new head coach, which is funny because I know a guy named Will Stein, but I really don't think it's the same guy.
That's crazy.
Well, that sucks. I like Mark Stoops, but it is true that, the last couple seasons have been pretty trash.
My friend is trying to make the NBA.
I had a friend who tried to make the NBA too, but he forgot to actually play basketball, and so he didn't make it.
Hold on. 2nd and 10 from their own 29. Drake May's going to throw in the pass. Did he catch that?
He caught that. That's
Hunter Henry against his old team making an incredible grab. First down.
Damn, dude. All right. I see you, Hunter Henry.
But I remember, well, do you remember when we were doing the Cowboys-Lions game? You remember I told you about that my friend's cousin was on the Cowboys?
I remember you saying something like that, yeah.
Well, that same friend is thinking about going to the NBA. And I was like, hey, go for it. I mean, I beat him in basketball on Friday, Shout out to me. But, yeah, I mean, he's definitely got the talent to be in the NBA. I'll say that. 1st and 10. Okay. Play action. Drake May's going to throw. Caught by Kayshawn. Booty. Good job, House. Former LSU brethren. This is going to be second down with the Patriots.
No, I was once in the NBA.
With the Supersonics?
No. What?
With the Supersonics.
I was 16 years old when they left for Oklahoma City.
Good for you.
How would I have been in the NBA when I was 16?
LeBron made the NBA at 18.
Yeah, I wasn't 18 yet.
Too bad. Hand up. Whoa. Well, I'm sorry that I don't have your birth certificate. Javon Henderson gets nothing. 3rd down. I'm sorry that I did not watch you grow up, and I'm sorry I didn't document every year of your life. So I knew that you were 16 whenever they left.
I was in the NBA. I played for the New Orleans Hornets.
Well, then you probably sucked.
I did.
Yeah. 3rd and 6. Patriots have it up to 50. Drake May takes a snap. Chargers brings nothing. He dumps it off. Reminder Stevenson gets it to like the 35-yard line and gets maybe a couple changes, but it's going to be 1st down for the Patriots. That's not good. You know what would be nice if the Chargers did not go for it on 4th and goal from the damn 2-yard line. Idiot. First and 10. Chargers, please don't make me look dumb. Drake May throws. Overthrown. He overthrows Hunter Henry. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Patriots with 9:09 left in the third quarter.
My real name, by the way, is Kemba Walker.
That is not true.
That is true, yeah.
You look nothing like Kemba Walker.
And it's funny because it's actually a disguise I'm using to conceal my identity. But obviously, I just gave it away, so oops.
Kemba Walker looks like a freaking Pop-Tart. You do not look like that.
What?
2nd and 10. Drake May throws. It's caught.
Pop-Tart?
Yeah. It's going to be just short. It's 3rd now. Stephon Diggs.
Will Stein, he was a former player and current head coach at UK. I didn't know he was a former player at UK. That's pretty cool. Wait a minute, what? He was a former. Oh, so he was just a former player. Played for Louisville. Ew. We hired a former Louisville quarterback to be our head coach. Ew.
Let's go, Louisville.
You say it fucking right.
Tyler sucks from Louisville.
You say it fucking right. That's not how you say it.
Louisville.
I hate you.
What? What am I saying that's wrong?
Louisville.
Louisville.
I hate you.
I hate me too.
Yeah, he did. He played quarterback until 2012 apparently for Louisville.
Louisville.
Which was he the guy before Lamar Jackson?
Maybe.
Because Lamar, what year Lamar get drafted in 16 or 17 or 18?
He was drafted in 2018.
It was 18. So there probably would have been like at least one guy been between Will Stein.
What year? Yeah, the Eagles won the Super Bowl in 2017. So yeah, it would have been the 2018 draft.
Yeah. All I know is I don't want those stinky Cardinals on my team.
Louisville has my support because Tyler Shuck went there.
I don't like Tyler Shuck because he played at Louisville.
Shut your mouth.
I don't even
Tyler Shuck is the great. He actually played for Texas Tech and Oregon before he going to Louisville.
I like Oregon. I don't have any issue with Texas Tech. I just don't like Louisville.
Drake May. He fumbles the ball.
Good.
Chargers got it.
If either of these teams do anything next week, I'll be shocked.
I mean, the Chargers would play the Broncos. Patriots would play the winner of Texans Steelers. So, Chargers still winning the Super Bowl. Why? Because I predicted it. Adafe Owe forced it out, and a different guy recovered it. So the Chargers get a much-needed defensive play. Patriots still with a 3-point lead over the Chargers, 6-3. What a game so far. Let's see. The only 2 picks I've gotten wrong so far this week were the Bears and the Bills. I picked the 49ers to upset. They won. I picked the Rams to win. They almost lost, but they ended up pulling it out. And I picked the, the Chargers to win, but that game's still undecided. I picked the Texans to win, but that game hasn't even happened yet.
So Tyler Shuck, I guess, won a bowl game with Louisville, so I don't like him. Boo. Boo Tyler Shuck.
You're lucky you have Joe Burrow, so I can't say the same about you.
Exactly. Ha. Take that.
You know what? Wait, why are you sass talking to me, man? Joe Burrow won us a championship. Man. He ain't do that for you yet.
I know. I was rooting for you guys. I was watching that game. It was a fun game.
It was fun for me, not for man. We blew out Trevor Lawrence's Clemson team.
That was a fun game.
Yeah, I remember that game. Man, I remember I was on the couch in the living room. We had the big buffet. LSU playing Clemson. Trevor Lawrence. T. Higgins was actually on that Clemson team.
I remember
And LSU, we were down by 10 points, and I was like, I ain't worried. Why? Because I saw LSU do stuff like that in the past, and then they came back, and then they blew them out 42-25.
Yeah,
and
that was pretty much my my perspective on it. Like I remember them being down 10-0. I was like, they're gonna come back. It's fine.
Yeah, well, yeah. And then And then hold on, what was I going to say? Oh, and LSU has yet to make the playoffs since that game. So,
Rough.
But hey, in Lane Kiffin, we trust.
Should have never fired Ed Orgeron.
He deserved to be fired.
Well, I don't know. I didn't really follow things.
He had a lot of off the field issues. That's why we fired him.
Bad. Then you all hired Brian Kelly. Like, you should have known that.
Yeah, we should have known better.
I tried to tell you. You didn't believe me.
I don't remember you telling me nothing, but okay. I
remember he coached at UC, so I'm very familiar with. They hate Brian Kelly here in Cincinnati.
Good play action, Justin Herbert. He looked to air it out. He's gonna roll out to the left. He's gonna air it out now down the sideline. Nope, incomplete. Intended for Quentin Johnson, but it's gonna be incomplete. There's a flag though. There is a flag with 6:56 left in the third. I will say this though. It's probably on the Patriots because my grade was upset. But two variables have been upset all night. I will say this. Brian Kelly apparently got like a Notre Dame student killed. So, yeah. Okay, no foul.
Oh, no foul.
It's just incomplete. There's no foul.
So were they talking about there being pass interference or something?
Well, that's definitely not pass interference.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
He never looked. No, I think that is pass interference.
I don't because he never looks for the ball, but it's not about not looking for the ball. Like, yes, it's a part of it, but we've seen Collins calls where like you have to play the ball as well. And
he didn't play the ball. He played the receiver. That's the problem. He literally just pushed the guy. That's the definition of pass interference.
But he didn't push it. Second, Herbert's going to throw it deep and incomplete in favor of Quentin Johnson. But they throw it for that. Let's see if this call stands.
Probably karma, honestly.
Maybe. That's just the definition of ball don't lie. Now that's blatant PI. Now there's no arguing that. Pass interference are called 10 days. Yeah,
you can't grab his arm like that, and he's complaining. He's like, "There's no way," but like you can't do that. Like you're not. That's against the rules. It's called pass interference.
But like I said though, with Brian Kelly, like I actually liked Kelly for a while, but then he just kept pissing me off because we couldn't beat the good teams. He killed a Notre Dame student. He killed my inner happiness. Like
the guy. You liked the guy who like introduced himself to your football team by putting on a clearly fake Southern accent?
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like that, to be honest with you.
Why?
Because to me it was funny.
Okay, I can see the funny.
But yeah, but then he abandoned Greg Brooks Jr. and that pissed me off. He abandoned Greg Brooks. And then he just never cared about anybody on our team. And now we got Lane Kiffin, so now I'm satisfied.
Yeah, look, Mr. Sports Entertainment Show. The reason that people hate Brian Kelly in Cincinnati, like, yes, he did a really good job with UC during his tenure. But
the dog gets like
6 yards.
Like 5-6 yards, third down.
The reason why people hate Brian Kelly here in Cincinnati is yes, I mean, people recognize that he was a good football coach and he had the team doing okay. Still not like that great, but I mean, compared to how UC was before Brian Kelly, fair enough. He definitely did some good things with UC. But the main reason why everybody hates him is because of the way that he left for Notre Dame. He was one of the first ones of those rash coaches who would just leave before bowl games and just completely abandon the football team after
Herbert gets out of the sack. Herbert rolls out to his left. Herbert's gonna throw, overthrows it all. 4th down.
After acting like he wasn't gonna do that and like talking about how he's like committed to those kids and committed to et cetera, and he's basically a fucking sociopath. And like I mean that was I think part of why the Southern accent thing rubbed me the wrong way. Like yeah, in a way it's kind of funny, but it's like if you know anything about Brian Kelly's personality, which you wouldn't have at the time, Mikey, to be fair, but if you know anything about Brian Kelly's personality, that's just such a disgusting thing from him. He's a disgusting person. He really is.
Why? Hold on. The punt is away. The punt is going to check up out of bounds. Takes a friendly bounce for the Patriots, but goes out of bounds around the 17. So, but why is that like a disgusting thing for him changing his accent?
No. He is a disgusting person. I'm not saying that individually was a disgusting thing. I'm saying he's a sociopath. He doesn't give a fucking shit about it. The thing that's the most disgusting to me is the way that he, like when you're the head coach of a college, it's different when you're the head coach of a NFL team, but when you're the head coach of a college team, then you're a mentor for those kids, and your actions make a much bigger difference in people's lives than they do when you're like an NFL head coach. Like I don't know, just the way that the thing that's the most disgusting to me is the way that he treated those kids at UC after he basically acted like he was like some caring father figure to them, only to just like run for fucking Notre Dame after he swore he wouldn't.
Yeah, and like I don't know if you know the story, but like he got a Notre Dame. I don't think he was a player, but he got a Notre Dame student killed, and then,
How'd that happen?
Because like they were apparently doing like photo shoots or whatever, and Brian Kelly, who knew that the weather was bad and the wind was blowing and shit, he had a photographer get up on a ladder for whatever reason, and then the wind blew the ladder down, which ended up killing the student, and Brian Kelly didn't even go to check on him to see if he was all right.
Yeah. So you see what I mean? The dude's a fucking shit, like a shithead sociopath. Like, yeah, maybe he was a good coach, like on the field, but that doesn't make up for the fact that you're a terrible human being.
Yeah. Then when Greg Brooks, do you know the Greg Brooks situation?
No.
Well, Greg Brooks, who was a great player for LSU, ended up having a brain tumor to where he couldn't play, and then Brian Kelly was sued because of negligence, because he didn't even reach out to Greg Brooks seeing if he was all right, if he needed anything or nothing. And then LSU fired Brian Kelly. Now Brian Kelly's trying to sue LSU for firing his ass. It's like, man, shut what?
Okay, so let's rewind this. Okay, so I'm gonna like, yes, Brian Kelly should have been reaching out to him and stuff like that. Why did he get sued for not doing that though? Like what?
Because of negligence.
Because he didn't check on the guy?
Well, no, he literally abandoned him. Like he didn't even like. I think he didn't even like. I forgot what it was, but he didn't like. He was lying about the situation. That's where. It was.
Okay. You didn't. Yeah. Okay. You didn't explain that part. Yeah. No, that sounds like Brian Kelly.
Like he was saying how he was checking up on Greg Brooks and trying to make sure they had the resources, but it wasn't just that he wasn't. But he was like lying about it.
Yeah. He's a piece of fucking shit.
Then Drake may get sacked.
Honestly, I'm in addition to being an OU alumni, I'm also a UC alumni, and as a UC alumni, I'm embarrassed to be associated with Brian Kelly in any way, shape, or form.
Were you at UC when he was the coach?
No, I was at UC like this year.
Oh, okay.
And graduated in May.
Okay.
I was at, let's see, when was Brian Kelly the head coach at UC?
It was like a while ago.
I think I was in high school.
Second and 18, it's going to be a draw play to Stevenson, and he gets like 4 or 5 additional yards than what I thought he was going to get. But it's going to be third down for the Patriots.
Let's see. He was at UC. Yeah. Okay. So basically for my entire high school tenure, he was at UC from 06 to 09, which was basically the whole time I was in high school. I graduated in May of 2010, but pretty much the whole rest of that time I was in high school. And he was so he might have gotten a job at UC either in the summer or went to high school or whatever.
He's gonna throw and it's caught.
Wow!
By Hunter Henry for a first down.
That's the only guy who's been doing anything today.
Hunter, yeah.
And he's also been dropping the ball too. So it's not like he's been having a great game. He's just the only one. He's also the only one doing anything.
Yeah, like that was a bad play. Chargers, like the Chargers had a chance to get some momentum after that stop, but nope, they just let Hunter Henry cook him. Hunter Henry's having his revenge. I will say, do you know the guy that hold on, you know Will Campbell was responsible for Drake May getting hit when he fumbled the ball? Drake May
didn't notice that though.
May goes deep with it and caught by Keishawn Booty. He's running
Wow.
to the 30, down to about the 26.
What a breakdown. Are you serious?
I ain't smiling.
Honestly, like, shame on LSU for even hiring that guy.
Yeah, I know. It was weird. Like, I remember when he first got hired, I was like, because I didn't know about anything of his backstory. In fact, I still didn't know when we fired him, but like about most of the stuff. But like, when he first came here, I was like, okay. I mean, Notre Dame, they're good, right? So maybe he can do something. Yeah, Stevenson. And then, like, he even got mad at a reporter, and he even got mad at the LSU fans, basically. And, like, I remember when we beat Florida this year, 20-10. The reporters were asking honest questions because the first question was, "Why do you think you couldn't really run the ball tonight?" And Bronco was like, "No, like, what do you want him to do? Lie to you, say that you were running the ball well?" When in reality, you weren't. Congratulations, you ran the ball one time over 20 yards. Congratulations. But like, what do you want the reporter to do? And then he's calling LSU fans spoiled because we're used. Like, that's not us being spoiled. That's us having expectations. I'm sorry that we're not freaking Vermont or overthrows the guy. I don't even know if Vermont has a team. But I'm sorry that we're not like Virginia.
What? Okay, so first of all, Vermont definitely has a team. I mean, I don't think they're in the they're definitely not a Division I team. I don't. Now that you mention it,
overthrow super for a wide open touchdown by the way.
The Vermont Catamounts.
Yeah, like I'm sorry that we don't. I'm sorry that we're not Vermont and we have zero expectation for y'all to win a national tournament.
Vermont does not have a football team. They actually were
for Drake May throws, bobbled it, and he dropped it. Demario Douglas drops it. Even if he caught it, he wasn't getting it. It's gonna be 4th and 4. I think they're kicking a field goal.
They did have a Division I football team, but they discontinued the football team in 1974.
Oh, that's nice. All right, Andrew Borgles, he's 2 for 2 today. As a rookie, he made 23-yarder and 35-yarder. This one's from 39. This will be his longest today. He almost missed a 35-yarder. Let's see, can you miss this one? Kick is up, and he made it. He got it.
Just barely.
Yeah, Patriots go up 9-3 in this field goal kicking contest. We just gotta do that scoreboard, Kyle. But yeah, a lot of Ole Miss fans are getting mad at Lane Kiffin for leaving the team and saying that he abandoned them. Which, first of all, is not the case. Did he leave? Yes, he didn't abandon Ole Miss. He openly said he wanted to coach Ole Miss through the playoffs, and he said he would have coached them through the playoffs if the AD would have allowed him to. Like, yeah, congratulations. Like, okay, yes, he left during the playoff run. It was not his choice, first of all, and second of all, he was getting paid $90 million at LSU, and they were giving him resources to win a championship. Sorry if Ole Miss's pockets aren't that big, but money rules the world now, especially in sports. So you either get with the program or you get lost.
So, by the way, to get back to Vermont football, because that's the most fascinating thing that we're talking about.
Okay.
They do actually have a football team. Now it's a club level team though. They don't have a varsity level team. So there is a Vermont, the University of Vermont football team that does exist. I'm having trouble finding any information about when. Oh, in 2007. Okay, so they've had a football team there for a little while.
That's crazy.
It's not a Division I. It's not a varsity team. It's not really all that competitive, but It does seem like people like watching them, though.
Interesting.
And then there's also Vermont State University Castleton, which I'm confused. Like they have a football team too now. Well, no, that's New Jersey. What? State University. Is this Vermont or is it New Jersey? What the hell?
I don't know. Good old Pro Bowl.
They compete in Jack, the New Jersey Athletic Conference. There you go.
Isn't it crazy that I actually do kind of like the Pro Bowl?
Pro Bowl? Why?
Because I like flag football.
Oh, okay. You know what? Okay. I actually do like the Pro Bowl more since they made it flag football, just because that's interesting.
Turning out the end zone to the 20. And, okay, you might have even lost the 20.
Yeah, that was not a good return. Definitely heard of that. I think Vermont has different places.
127 left in the third quarter. Justin Herbert, when there's no pressure, is 10 for 11 for 93 yards. So, yep. So maybe the Patriots should just not pressure Herbert so he can tear them up. But Justin Herbert, when pressured, he's 1 for 6 and has been sacked 2 times. That's not very good. I'm no mathematician, but 1 for 6 does not look good. 127.
Do you even know what those numbers mean, Mikey?
Yes.
What does it mean?
It means the dude threw 6 passes and only completed 1 of them.
It's not true.
That is he fumbled the ball. Picked up by Vidal. Somebody Vidal running, and he just picked up a first down off of a fumble.
Can you advance a fumble?
You can if it's not 2 minutes left in the game or a 4th down.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Yeah, so if that play happened when there was either 2 minutes left in the game or a 4th down, the play would have been dead. But since it was the first down and we're still in the third quarter, you can advance it.
That was a phenomenal heads-up play by Vidal there.
Now, if Justin Herbert somehow picked up that ball and ran for first down, it would have been first down because he's the fumbler. Gain of 13. 1st and 10. Chargers from their own 32. Me a handoff to Kamani Vidal, and he picks up like 3 yards. But if the Chargers somehow win this game, they got to give Vidal like the MVP or something because that play, man.
They're not going to win.
They might.
I mean, they could if they suddenly get their shit together, but like, do you believe they're going to at this point?
I didn't believe the Bears are going to get their shit together on Saturday.
Right, but I'm saying, do you believe that the Chargers are going to?
Yes. Why? Because I prematurely picked them. And I'm standing by that. 2nd and 7. Chargers from their own 35. Justin Herbert takes the snap. Herbert has all day. Herbert is going to run. He's going to pick up a first down to end the third quarter. And now Kyle will change the scoreboard to 4th quarter.
No.
Yes, you are.
How about that?
I'm the boss. You don't tell me what to do.
Fight you.
What?
Okay, now I'm totally lost about this comment. He says, did he seriously learn every single mathematics? I was talking about Mikey, but now I'm lost. Like, what does that mean? And he's referencing our conversation about math, but what?
He was 1 for 6. That's all I know.
You weren't even talking. You were talking about Vermont most recently. What are you talking about?
Well, I think he was probably talking about when we were joking about Herbert being 1 for 6 under pressure.
But he wasn't part of that conversation.
But he might be chiming in now.
Well, yeah, but he's saying I was talking about Mikey. You were never talking about Mikey, though.
Well, that's true.
I mean, unless you're trying to say like I'm just confused. I don't understand.
Maybe he's saying that he's talking about me now.
Well, now you're okay. Maybe. I'm just lost. Sorry, I just don't understand what you mean there.
Kyle means with every verge of disrespect possible.
So his question was, did he seriously learn every single mathematics? I know. Did you?
I mean, I
know every single mathematics, like the Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus b squared is c squared. See, I know math. I know math. Why? Because there was a song about it when I was in 6th grade.
I learned how to I learned how to do equivalent fractions, and I learned how to multiply decimals and divide decimals and stuff like that.
I tricked somebody into thinking I knew how to do math enough to pay me $50 an hour to do it for like a month. That was awesome. Yeah. This I don't even know what you call it. It's like kind of like a client, but it was more like a service I was working with. But it was like a freelancing gig, and I just like I did the math for them correctly. I just I didn't actually know how to do it. I just I made ChatGPT do it, but they paid me. They paid me.
That sounds like something I would do.
But they pay you have to be 18 to work for them first of all. So.
Whoa, that sounds like, bro. I could just see myself in the past saying, "Hey, give me $50 and I'll get you this math homework."
Okay, but I didn't do it for an hour. I did it for like 30 hours, so I made a lot more than $50.
All right, Justin Herbert's gonna run it and get like 2-3 yards, something like
that. Mark says the Falcons have a new member of the Chokers Club, the Packers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Packers are kind of turning into like grade A choke artists. Now they still have yet to lose a Super Bowl 28-3. So
first of all, Mark, it's not Falcons, it's Falcons. And second of all, did you know that Matt LaFleur was actually on the Falcons staff and they blew that 28-3 lead?
I did know that. You know how I found that out?
Oh.
Because they talked about it on the Packers game.
Incomplete.
Ooh. That was a dangerous throw.
Gonzalez just slow to get up.
That was a dangerous throw for multiple reasons, apparently.
Christian Gonzalez, he might have a concussion.
Looks like he's got something going on with his legs. I don't think it's a concussion. But he's getting up. He looks like he's okay.
You can maybe argue that that's PI, to be honest with you.
No, because he was going for the ball. That was what I was talking about before. That one dude was not going for the ball. He just like straight up pushed the receiver down. That's the most PI I've ever seen.
He got there kind of early. Like not major. Herbert throws and the pass off of the hands of Keenan Allen. There is a flag.
And there's also like 4,000 flags being thrown.
Okay, it's probably on the Chargers. Illegal shift.
Illegal shift on the Patriots.
On the Chargers.
On the Patriots.
I wish you were right.
On the Patriots.
Yeah, let's go with that. Patriots going to win this game by just kicking field goals.
Unfortunately, I wasn't talking about Vermont. I was talking about mathematics between football position when he was saying about the Chargers struggling positions.
Punt is away. You need like the best punt of all time here, JK. Scott. No, that's not what I. No,
that looks more like a Ryan Rico punt.
That's better.
I was talking about mathematics between in football position. When he say about the Chargers struggling positions. You want to help me out here, Mikey?
Huh?
Yeah, help me translate this.
Hold on. Unfortunately, I wasn't talking about Vermont. I was talking about mathematics between in football position when you say about the Chargers struggling position. That's because, okay, so basically what he's saying, I said I'm no mathematician because of, I'm no mathematician, but 1 for 6 is not good. So what he's saying is that did I learn all the math from knowing that 1 for 6 is not good? Understand anything now?
Honestly, it was a dumb conversation in the first place. I think that's part of where my confusion is. Because it was just like it was made dumb. Like I think I made it dumb, but just all over the place. Anyway, I'd argue the Packers choke is worse because no, that's not true. Because they choked to a hated rival who will never let them live that down. But no, it's not worse, Mark, because that wasn't the Super Bowl. It wasn't because it wasn't the Super Bowl. It's just. I mean, even Tom Grossi has been saying that the choke against the Seahawks in the NFC Championship game was worse because you were going to go to the Super Bowl otherwise. So that's more akin to like when honestly the Packers choke job against the Bears was similar to the Bengals choke job against the Steelers back in the 2015 playoffs. The difference is we didn't really ever have we did have the game won, but and then Jeremy Hill fumbled the ball and Pac-Man and Vontaze Burfict kind of made it worse. But we also didn't like the Steelers didn't have a gigantic comeback in that game. We just it was a very close, low scoring game, and then we couldn't finish it off at the end.
Weren't you up 16-0 in that game, or am I tripping?
No, I don't think so. I think when we went up 16-15, I think the Steelers were winning prior to that, if I recall.
Yeah, y'all were. I was thinking of a different game. 1st and 10. Patriots have at their own 20-yard line. Demario Douglas in motion. Drake May under center. Takes a snap. It's going to be a fake handoff. May is going to throw it short. Caught by Demario Douglas, who I think fumbles, but he was down, so it's not a fumble. Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, 2nd down for the Patriots.
So the Steelers. Oh wait, no, this is a different game. Never mind. Hold on.
Let me see. Yeah, he's definitely down. And I think he recovered it anyway. 2nd and 7 for the Patriots from their own 23-yard line. From Andre Stevenson, motions out wide.
So I actually forgot this, but the Steelers were actually up 15-0.
Drake May throws. It's caught. It's going to be 1st down. Okay, so I knew somebody had a big lead.
Yeah, the Steelers were up 15-0, and then they basically collapsed. The Bengals came back and they like I said, they won the game, and then Jeremy Hill fumbled because he's a fucking moron, and since then has just gone complete fucking stupid mode with it.
Didn't either Andy Dalton or Ben Roethlisberger get injured that game?
No, Andy Dalton was already hurt. We had AJ McCarron playing. Ben Roethlisberger actually did get injured. You're right, but he came back in for that final drive.
Yeah, I know he came in, but I'm pretty sure
because he's a big nut swinging cowboy is all he fucking thinks of himself. And then they lost the following week like a bunch of fucking losers.
2nd down coming up for the Patriots. 2nd and 6.
Packers didn't deserve to make the playoffs. Agreed. Vikings should have instead. Disagree. But the Packers definitely did not deserve to make the playoffs. I agree with that.
Vikings, they should be grateful that they even won 9 games.
The Vikings should be grateful that they're allowed to remain in the NFL.
That was nearly intercepted, and then Booty catches it and gets the 1st down.
Dude, Booty is he's something else. Like
Jim. Look, how are we pathetic? Yeah, did we have a bad year? Yes. How are we pathetic, though? There's a difference from having a bad year to being pathetic.
Yeah.
Like the Chiefs. That's pathetic. How y'all go from the Super Bowl to 6 wins. Now, that's pathetic. Saints, how is having a 2-win projection and winning 6 games, how is that pathetic? Can someone teach Jim math? We're talking about math. How is that pathetic?
I think it
breaks up the okay, there's a difference from being a bad team to being a pathetic team.
Now you're splitting hairs.
No, I'm not.
I mean, you kind of are. Like you're like, we're not pathetic. We're just bad. Like you really like grasping at straws here to like fight back. Yeah, maybe you're not truly pathetic. You're just bad. It's okay, Mikey.
Like, look, I'm not arguing saying the Saints are the best team of all time, but what I'm saying is like you can't have a projection of 2 wins and exceed that by a mile and be called pathetic. That's just not how
let's back up on the exceeding by a mile. You won 4 more games than you were projected to win, and still didn't even come close to sniffing the playoffs.
That is double than what we thought than what people thought we were going to win.
Nobody, and I mean, Mikey, I mean nobody, except for Saints fans cares.
I have a question. So if a mouse gets beat up. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm losing the analogy real quick. Hold on. So if a mouse gets beaten up by a cat, but he survives, is he pathetic? Because he didn't win the fight, but he survived. Is he still pathetic? He's fighting against a larger animal and a cat that beats up mouses for a living, and he survived, but he didn't win the fight. Is he a pathetic mouse? Because he didn't beat the cat.
But if the Pope shits in the woods, does it make a sound?
I don't even know what that means.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't give a shit about that mouse.
But still, would the mouse be pathetic because he didn't beat the cat?
No. But again, Mikey, exactly. Like you're like, we're not pathetic. We're bad. There's a big difference. Like, it's not that big of a difference.
Okay, so we should ban the tush push then, because it's not that big of a difference.
What?
No. Because
I think the difference between getting a first down and not getting a first down is a pretty big difference.
It's about principle. You're not going to call us pathetic. You can call us that. You're not going to call us pathetic. How is finding a franchise QB pathetic?
I'll call you pathetic. No. Listen to me. You guys are absolutely pathetic. You know why? You finished with the same record as the garbage, pathetic fucking Bengals. Okay.
Yeah. Now you can call the Bengals pathetic because
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
They're supposed to be in the playoffs, but a lot of people thought the Saints were going to draft like Fernando Mendoza this year.
So they're planning on them drafting Arch Manning.
Exactly. Like a lot of people were saying, March for Arch. Like that. Now that's pathetic. But just winning, just not being a good team, that does not make a team pathetic.
I think losing to Dennis Allen might be pathetic.
We didn't. Okay, look. We didn't lose to Dennis. Okay, well.
We lost
to the Bears. And yes, the defense played good. I'll give him that. But like we didn't even have our. I mean, well, at the time he was our starting quarterback, but Spencer Rattler wasn't even our starting quarterback then of the year, so I don't give a damn.
Okay, listen. The definition of pathetic is adjective, arousing pity, especially through vulnerability or sadness, which I want to point out is basically what your entire YouTube channel is based on. And mine too, to be fair. Mine too, to be fair.
Hold on. It's a handoff to Stevenson who busted up and he gets first down. So, look, I just do that for comedy reasons. But on the inside, I'm like, bro, like we were expected to be bad. So, yeah, look, I show anger for comedy reasons because I want people watching me and being like, man, this is just a mad move. But like,
I remember one of your streams. If that was for comedy reasons, you were really, really digging deep for comedy.
What I do?
You were like literally in tears.
Oh yeah, now that was me being angry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But that was something. But the referee screwed us that game, so that's why I was pissed off. Drake Man play action throws.
It was also a meaningless game.
I don't care if it was meaningless or not.
I mean, I'm just saying this shit's just a game.
You shut your damn mouth. We will not slander the John O'Barnes motto.
I will.
No, you won't. I'll tell him.
Like, do it.
Okay, man.
I want him to come on the show right now, and I'll tell him how I feel about that motto, which is, I don't agree with it, sir.
I don't agree with it. Touchdown Patriots. You know why I also don't agree with you?
Why?
I don't agree with the scoreboard. Change it.
I agree with the scoreboard.
Kings up and it's good. 16-3. Can we never let the Chargers back in the playoffs ever again?
I would love that. That's part of why I wanted the Patriots to win, is to kick the Chargers out. Oh! By the way, Mikey, look! Do you see on what are you watching on TV or are you watching on the computer? What are you watching on?
TV.
You're watching on TV, but what you can see is another 7 seed laying a fucking egg.
You know what makes this painful? I actually had the Chargers winning the Super Bowl, bro.
I know. I remember that. I was like, I told you were out of your mind.
I don't know if I actually believed it. I just threw stuff at the wall.
No, to be completely honest, if there was ever a team like the Chargers, not the Chargers, but a team like the Chargers who was going to win a Super Bowl, this is probably the year to do it, right?
Yeah.
But obviously you have to, be competent to do it. Because I remember we were arguing about that. I was like, like the Chargers, not once this season have the Chargers proven to me that they're capable of actually seizing the moment. And you were like, no, they beat the Broncos. And like, I don't fucking care that they beat the Broncos. Like 90% of the teams that played the Broncos should have beaten the Broncos.
I was saying the same stuff about the Chargers that you were.
No, you picked them to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Because lately I've been saying, okay, I think the Chargers can do something crazy. But early in the season, I was like, the Chargers, they're playing suspect. But then lately down the line, they started playing like a great team.
I disagree. So, lately, they've been playing very poorly.
I think that you are insane, and I hope that the Bengals trade Joe Burrow to the Steelers.
What? Why?
I don't know. 1st and 10.
By the way, by lately, I mean today.
Okay. What in the world?
What the hell was that?
Okay, it's a flag. Okay. I guess that's kind of better, but not really. False start.
Don't forget, Chiefs are worse. Patrick doesn't have anyone who's back up until we know Travis Kelce will retire.
Christian Gonzalez walking to the locker room.
I don't think Travis Kelce's even any good anymore. That's the problem. Like, he might as well retire.
The fact that he made the Pro Bowl is insane to me.
It's the Pro Bowl. This is why, Mikey. Like, I agree. The fact that they're playing flag football it's kind of interesting. It's kind of neat and whatever. But the Pro Bowl itself is a joke, and it's been a joke for a long time.
I think the voting's a joke. I'll say that.
Exactly. That's the point. Wow.
Push. I think that. I don't know.
Dude, Herbert wants to win, man. Now,
What's he say?
That is the exact same fucking hit that Joseph Osai had against. Except Joseph Osai didn't even hit him that fucking hard against Patrick Mahomes in the AFC Championship game. We got called for roughing the passer.
Justin Herbert is going to get out of pressure. He's going to run it himself again and slide for first. That was a scary slide, but he slides for first.
What the hell are you doing? Why would you slide like that?
Dude looks like he tried to do a split and then he split his pants instead. That's what he looked like.
We wasn't talking about the Bengals. We always talk about the Bengals here. Have you seen my room? We're like if we're talking about the football, the Bengals are getting brought up. Like
and the Saints.
Fuck off. Nobody cares about the Saints.
Hey, we have more Super Bowls than you. Shut up. 1st and 10. Chargers have it. The Patriots 42. Shut up. Justin Herbert rolls out. Herbert is going to step up. Herbert's going to sling it and over the head of Keenan Allen. It's going to be 2nd down. 8:17 left in the game. If the Chargers want any chance of winning this game, they got to score a touchdown on this drive, and they got to do it quickly.
Can you tell him to shut up?
Huh?
You told him to shut up?
Yeah.
Respect your elder.
But Kyle's already like 75, so why do I got to respect him?
Hey, hold on a minute.
What?
Hold on a minute. I was not alive, despite what Richard says. I was not alive when Ford came out.
That was him that said that. I just said that you were 75.
Yeah, that wouldn't be old enough for the forward. Like,
Justin Herbert
for
gets
the model
he breaks
T-
out the sack just to get sacked, and he fumbled the ball.
He did fumble the
And
ball.
fumbled the ball.
Straight
And
up
faced
fumbled the
the
ball, and that was cleanly recovered. And he's hurt. That's part of why he fumbled.
The Chargers season's over. Herbert's hurt.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't fumble, even if
Yeah, but that's why he fumbled. 'Cause I was confused because like he didn't even like he okay, it did get knocked out. Never mind. Yeah, he's got it. That's a concussion.
he's done.
Yeah, look at his eyes, dude. He's like he can barely keep him like focused in one direction right now. That's a concussion. Like I've never seen more clear evidence on camera of that's a concussion than that.
Yeah. It sucks, man.
So anyway, I'm not 75.
85.
I'm not even 35.
No, you know why? Because when the dinosaurs were around, you and my mother went to go see the T-Rexes. Yeah, y'all almost both got eaten, but hey. You don't even know what to say. I know what to say though. Why do we always stream the bad game, bro?
I'm 33. I'm not old.
3,300 years old, yeah.
It's gonna disconnect you.
We're getting there. Hey, Kyle, you'll be all right. You got the Bengals to cheer you up. Oh, wait.
No, I don't have the Bengals. I have the Bengals to make it worse. Oh, wait, no. I do have the Bengals to cheer me up. You know why? Because they're not playing anymore, and I don't have to watch their asses.
Man, the only sad part about the Saints not playing, now I got to actually talk to my family, man. I don't want to do that.
What?
Nadine?
She's like, what?
Yeah.
Don't worry. You don't have to talk to us.
Good. I don't want to hear what y'all guys say anyway. Y'all always so mean to me.
It's okay. You don't have to talk to us.
I talked to. So I mean, my family here. I'm gonna see them. Probably more without football season being a thing. But like my family that I grew up with, I think I talk to them more during football season than I do outside of football season. Because like honestly, me and my dad, that's like all we ever talk about is the Bengals.
That's crazy. 8:08 left. Dang, Herbert's done. If they put him back in this game, if the Chargers put Herbert back in this game, they're just saying, Herbert, I don't give a damn. Go kill yourself. I don't freaking care.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, this game is basically about over anyway.
Hand off. Stevenson.
Especially if the defense is going to play like that.
But the defense isn't even the reason that they're losing. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, that was a rough hit on Herbert, and he's he looks like he's just sitting on the bench. Like he looks like he's
even then he's still looking like he's squinting out of his eyeball.
Well, yeah, but they're just letting him sit there. Like, are they actually going to put him back in the game?
Probably, no. The Chargers management.
That's malpractice.
What's malpractice?
Putting him back in the game would be malpractice.
What is the definition of malpractice?
Shut up. That's what it is.
No. Trayvon Henderson got balled up. Chargers defense made a good play there. Third down. I can't believe I'm saying this, but if the Chargers defense can get a damn stop, anything is possible.
Not really. Not with who is even their backup?
Trey Lance.
Easton Stick?
Trey Lance.
Oh, Trey Lance is?
Yes.
That might be worse than Easton Stick.
Trey Lance isn't that bad.
He's pretty bad. Like
he's pretty bad, but he ain't no Easton Stick bad.
I can't tell you the last time I saw Trey Lance play football, and I was like, "Oh, he's pretty good."
I remember.
Oh no, wait, no, I can.
He fumbled the ball.
He did.
And
but
the Chargers player would have just caught it like these. He could have had his freaking touchdown.
I can tell you the last time I saw Trey Lance play football and thought, hey, that guy's pretty good. When he was playing for North Dakota State University. That's the last time. Every time since then, I'm like, that guy sucks. How was he a first round pick? What?
I thought he was good in the Hall of Fame game.
I didn't watch the Hall of Fame game.
I did. I even streamed it. 4th and 5th.
Why?
Because I wanted to.
Were the Saints playing?
No.
Then what? Why would you stream another team's preseason game? I don't even stream all the Bengals preseason games.
Because I didn't stream football in a long time, and I was just getting the itch. So I got desperate. It was terrible.
I'll be honest. That's the whole reason we're streaming tonight. I mean, not you, but for me, that's the whole reason I'm streaming tonight. Is just because like I got the itch. I want to watch football, and if I'm gonna watch football, I might as well stream it.
Yeah, I mean, the game was terrible, and I was watching Trey Lance play football for and I was not forcing it, or no one was forcing me. But yeah, but hey, next year the Saints might be in the Hall of Fame. They're a strong candidate with Drew Brees and Jari Evans possibly getting in together. Cowboys.
The Browns are scheduled to interview Mike McDaniel for their head coaching job.
You just saw that?
Yeah.
I saw that last night.
Last night?
Yeah.
I just had a Dolphins fan text this to me about a half hour ago.
Well, I saw it last night. And also the Titans also interviewed Raheem Morris. They really trying to hire the Black Dennis Allen. That's crazy. You see head coach, and then you see Raheem Morris.
There's a lot of smoke around Joe Flacco coming back.
Huh?
Or Joe Flacco. Like, I thought for sure he wouldn't want to come back here because he's got like basically zero chance to start unless Joe Burrow gets hurt.
Well, maybe that's why he's coming back.
No, because he wants to start. That's been his whole thing since he left the Ravens. Is he's been like trying to start as much as possible.
And he's eventually gonna be the starter next season. Eventually.
Are you saying because Joe Burrow's inevitable to get hurt?
Yes.
Fuck off.
No,
But there's no way. But okay, so okay, like ha 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 ha. But there's no way you're gonna like risk what's left of your career on the possibility that Joe Burrow gets hurt. Because if Joe Burrow doesn't get hurt, you're not playing. Like, I mean, you're not. You're just not.
But he will, though.
No. What?
Yes.
You're saying he will get hurt? Okay. Well, fuck you. But you can't. But you can't risk your career on that, man. Like you like
not a risk. Because it's a guarantee.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Joe Burrow, at least half of the seasons Joe Burrow's been in the NFL, he's not gotten an injury.
That's not good.
No, it's not good. It's not good, but it's definitely not guaranteed that it's going to happen next year.
Herbert is in the game, by the way.
Trey Lance, oh my Lord, that guy is so bad until we watched since last time he wasn't that great. Yeah. I have not seen Trey Lance play in a way that I think is any at all good in any way, shape, or form.
I said flag. False start.
So, malpractice chargers?
Don't even know what that means, but okay.
How do you not know what malpractice means?
I don't know. I'm sorry no one taught me what the word malpractice means.
So, like, it's a common term used in, like, professional circles when you do something that's, like, like dangerously incompetent, that to the point where, like, you could be, like, sued over it. Like, so if a doctor recommends surgery to somebody who dies from the surgery and it was, like, pretty obvious that the surgery probably wasn't going to go well for them. That's called malpractice, and doctors get sued and lose their license over that and stuff like that. So is Jim Harbaugh committing malpractice by playing Justin Herbert right now?
That's caught by Lad McConkey, first down. But I've heard of the word. McConkey, I think, is trying to argue that was a face mask. But yeah, I've heard of the word before. Yeah, he grabbed him by the face mask. That should have been face mask.
I don't think it should have.
Okay, first and 10. Justin Herbert. Herbert, going to throw. It's caught by Quentin Johnson. It's going to be like a 9-yard pickup, second down. They got to hurry. They only got under 5 minutes left, and they're down by 2 touchdowns. Second and 2. Chargers have it inside their own 32.
What are the NFC games next week?
Hold on. Justin Herbert takes a snap, throws, bad throw, intended for Keenan Allen, maybe. But yeah, next week it's gonna be 49ers at the Seahawks, and it's gonna be Rams at the Bears.
So, who are you rooting for? You said this earlier, but I forget. Who are you rooting for in the Rams Bears game?
Probably the Bears.
So what you're saying, Mikey, is that you want the Bears to go to the NFC Championship game.
Shut up. I can't take it. 32. Justin Herbert gets sacked again. He's going to get killed.
And the Seahawks playing the 49ers?
Yeah. Fourth down, you got to go for it now. Anthony Jennings on the side. I signed Anthony Jennings and Madden yesterday.
I am Anthony Jennings.
No, you're not. You're not black.
Well, yes, I am. I'm that one guy, the Kemba Walker. I'm Kemba Walker.
No, you're not. Kemba Walker. That, bruh, no. He's not. He's barely black.
What? Kemba Walker's the blackest person I've ever seen in my life. What are you talking about?
He looks like a Rice Krispie treat.
What?
He looks like a chandelier.
Kemba Walker.
He looks like a television.
What?
He looks like an Xbox.
Xbox is pretty black.
Not mine.
Okay.
4th and 9. Charlie's have the ball at the 25-yard line. Justin Herbert takes a snap. Patriots bring pressure. Throws. Caught. He gets the first down. Good for him. Gets out of bounds with 4:04 left. Good news, that stops the clock. Bad news, you're down 16-3.
I hope the Chargers get an interception and then fumble the interception.
What? That would be the Charger thing.
Well, yeah, they already did that one time against the Patriots.
Oh, yeah, they did do that. I remember one time Chargers played against Atlanta in a regular season game. Chargers fumbled the ball. Atlanta recovered the fumble. Atlanta fumbled the ball. Chargers recovered the ball. And then Chargers got the game in the field goal.
I remember that because I remember I said at the time, I was like, that's the most Chargers-Falcons game that's ever happened in the history of the planet.
Yeah, I remember that happened too. It was so funny. Second down.
Like, what's more powerful, the Falcons BS or the chargering?
Clearly the chargering. Justin Herbert throws. Well, actually, technically, wouldn't that mean that that's more powerful? Because it costs
who won?
Well, the Chargers won.
So then it's more powerful for the Falcons, then, is my point.
Yeah, so Atlanta's BS is more powerful.
Well, there you go.
Patriots defense doing a lot of substitutions. I think the referee just wanted to look into the eyes of Justin Herbert. 1st and 10, Herbert is going to throw, caught by Lad McConkey, I think.
Maybe that referee was looking him in the eye so he could, so he could softly tell him, "Son, pick a different sport."
Yes. And then they fall in love and live happily ever after.
Well, that's not the direction I was taking it, but okay.
Second and 4. Herbert throws. Caught by Trey Harris for a first down. Okay, y'all got to go. Y'all only got 2 timeouts. Y'all got to go.
Was that Najee Harris?
No, that was Trey Harris.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Najee Harris is too big. First and 10. Herbert is going to take a shot. Overthrows Trey Harris. 2:29 left. It's going to be second and 10 for the Chargers.
Najee Harris.
Najee Harris has been on IR since like week 4.
Yeah. He could still be on the field.
No, he can't.
No, he can. Not like legally, but he could.
Okay.
He could go out there. I mean, honestly, at this point, they might as well try it.
No, he's literally on the inactive list.
I know, but they might as well. I'm saying because like their season's over if they don't do something here and nothing else is working, so they might as well try.
Then his body's gonna die. Second and 10. Herbert's gonna roll out to his left and run for 2 yards.
That doesn't necessarily just because he's on IR right now doesn't mean he's necessarily still all that badly injured. It just means he wasn't able to come back before he basically had to like kill the whole season with the IR.
3rd and 9. Come on, hike the ball, bro. Justin Herbert takes a snap. Herbert's gonna throw. Bad.
What are you? Where are you throwing?
2 minutes left.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Justin Herbert was elite.
I never once said that.
I wasn't talking about you.
Yes, you were.
That was not addressed toward you. That was addressed toward all the Justin Herbert is the end all be all of all bullshit that mostly Chargers fans try to act like, but the dude doesn't look like shit to me.
How's Thomas doing?
I was talking to him the other day. I think he was just asking me about my opinion about Shedeur and Dylan Gabriel, which is honestly that's 90% of what he's talked to me about recently is just what do I think about those two guys, and I'm like, I don't know, like neither of them really excite me all that much.
Man, there was this one Saints fan. I think I told you about this before. And he said, he made a song basically dissing the Saints after we drafted Tyler Shuck. And he said, we could have had Shedeur, but we drafted a white-ass quarterback. I'm happy with our white-ass quarterback.
I was about to say, that guy, I think, turned out to be a little better.
Yeah. I'm happy with our white dude.
Now, to be fair, if Tyler Shuck had gone to the Browns, he probably wouldn't have developed there either.
So we're not Brown.
But I do think that Tyler Shuck's probably doing better with the Saints than Shedeur would have done with the Saints.
Yeah, and I actually wanted Shedeur, but I'm happy that I was a numbnuts.
I remember that.
I'm happy that I was a dumb numbnuts.
I remember I thought Tyler Shuck was like a wasted pick for you guys. I didn't think he was going to be a bust. I just thought it was going to be like, one of those guys who just like never really does anything.
When he roasted Equinemius St. Brown, that's when I became a Tyler Shuck fan. But when he cooked that dude on his own show. But yeah, I remember. I think I find it so ironic that every time the Saints get a quarterback that we don't like originally, they turn out to be great. Like we did not like the signing of Drew Brees, and we did not like the draft pick of Tyler Shuck. But when we get a quarterback that we do expect to be good, and he's
wait a minute. What do you mean you guys didn't like the signing of Drew Brees? New Orleans fans were going nuts.
Some might have, but
big news.
Some might have, but a lot of other people were like, "This is just man, we could have had Jay Cutler or somebody like that in the draft."
I don't remember a single person at the time being all like, "Oh, damn, we got Drew Brees. I wish we would have gotten Jay Cutler." I don't remember.
I have a friend who said that, so I'm going off of his logic. But I just
you weren't there.
But like I said, with but Derek Carr, we expected him to be good, and he was the definition of trash at a personal level. I will rebuke him in the name of Jesus and on a spiritual level.
What about Aaron Banks?
What about him?
Oh.
I don't care about what the Packers are doing.
What about Jeff Blake?
Are you talking about Aaron Brooks?
Oh, yeah, Aaron Brooks.
Herbert gets sacked. Game over. Okay, good night.
And he's hurt. Again. This is what I mean by malpractice, dude. Look at John Harbaugh over like,
Jim Harbaugh. Man, you're just getting all the names mixed up right now.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
Jim Harbaugh, John Harbaugh, they're both Harbaughs. They both suck.
Hey, Kevin, how you doing?
Hi, Kevin. I don't see the Vikings chat.
You're Kevin.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely done, man. He's the Chargers done. Like Herbert, I don't think he should have been in there at the end of that game, man.
1st and 10, 1:55 to go.
That's pretty much it for the Chargers.
Hand off. So,
Well, I was right about my pick to win the game. I might have been slightly off by the score, though.
I'm gonna shoot myself.
Don't do that. Because you were wrong? Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, no. You picked the wrong team.
There's only one thing that matters in life, and that's picking the right teams.
So how do you feel about the fact that I beat you in predictions this year?
I'm going to jump off the Empire State Building.
Oh. Wait, I mean, okay. Don't do that.
We'll see about that.
I can pretend you won.
Bruh, it's not that serious, bro.
I know, it's my point.
Bruh. It's called dark humor.
But to be clear, if you were actually wanting to kill yourself over that, I'd be like, yeah, you can just have the win. It's fine.
Oh no, I plan on killing myself for other things, but football's not one of them. Even though sometimes I think I might, but you know what I mean.
Don't do that.
We'll see.
Don't do that.
John's got the last time out.
Trayvon Henderson. For whatever reason in my head, like a Chargers guy was the one who was like saying like, yeah, I just got a first down. And so I'm like, what you're losing 16-3. But no, that was the Patriots.
Was Henderson the guy that you said was going to be a bust, or was it Judkins?
I didn't say either of them were going to be a bust.
But you said one was like the other Ohio State running back or something.
I think I said Judkins, but I didn't say it wasn't because I thought he was going to be a bust. It's because Trayvon Henderson was the guy who everybody talked about, and I didn't even know about Quishon Judkins until the Browns drafted him. I didn't think either of them were going to be bad, though.
Well, Patriots win 16-3, and Mike Vrabel got a bloody lip.
I guess my prediction pick was right. Oh, so somebody's doing well in predictions. I got the Bears right. I got I got most of these wrong. I got the Bears right. I got the Patriots right. That's it. But the other three games I got wrong.
I got the Rams right. I got the 49ers right. And every other game I was wrong.
So we're currently tied, just for different reasons. So let's see.
Have we made a decision on what game we're streaming next week?
No, we haven't. But so I picked the Texans to beat the Steelers. Did you pick the Texans?
I did.
Okay, so we're going to be tied this week, like no matter what.
We could always change the result of the game.
Well, by definitionally, we can't actually do that.
I mean, NFL is just scripted anyway.
Unfortunately, I picked Pitt. Well, you're wrong. So have fun
Why
being
is that
wrong.
important for you? Like, are you a professional Steelers hater?
Who, me?
No, him.
Oh, well, I don't know why he would be if he picked the Steelers. I'm a professional Steelers hater. You know why? Because I have technically made money one time off of this channel. And this channel is basically, I'm like, you could argue I am almost more of a Steelers hater than I am a Bengals fan. It's not true. I'm more of a Bengals fan than I'm a Steelers hater. But as far as my persona on this channel, you could almost argue that people know me more for that than they know me for being a Bengals fan.
Saints have 2 Super Bowl wins.
Let's see. Next week. Do we even know what the schedule is going to be next week?
Basically, yeah.
Well, we know who's playing who, but we don't know when they're playing, though, is what I mean.
Well, I mean, maybe. I don't fucking know. Schedule usually comes out after all the games. I mean, we know when the games will be. We just don't know who's playing those slots.
Well, that's the problem, though. Like, we know who. The one thing we don't know is with the we know the NFC. We don't quite know the AFC yet.
Well, hold on. So, okay, a couple of the games are already announced when they're going to be.
Oh, what's that?
Well, okay. Well, it says that the 49ers Seahawks game is Sunday, but we don't know the time. And the Rams Bears game's also Sunday, but we also don't know the time. So, okay, so we know the days. So, okay, so basically so Patriots versus Texans / Steelers will be on Saturday. And who's the 6th seed? The Bills and Broncos would be that game's gonna be Sunday too. Oh, all 4 of the games. Wait, hold on. Okay, now I'm confused. Since when were all 4 of the games on a Sunday?
They're not. 2 are on Saturday, 2 are on Sunday.
Then why does it say all 4 are on Sunday, January 18th? Oh my god!
Well, that's not. That must be wrong then, because I'm looking at ESPN right now and it has the Saturday and Sunday. Now all the games are TBD on ESPN, but.
Yeah. At least we can all agree.
What can we agree on?
Huh?
What can we agree on?
I don't even know.
Okay, so according to Google, I see what you're saying. Google says that all the games are on Sunday, which is wrong. But Google's stupid, so I wouldn't take what Google says.
Oh. Are we streaming like the conference championship or Super Bowl?
Definitely conference championship. Depending on the way it goes, maybe we could do both. I don't know, but as far as the Super Bowl goes, maybe. Depends on if honestly for me it depends on if I want to or not. I'm not sure right now. I think I'd rather spend the Super Bowl with my friends and family, but I don't know if they're going to want to this year or not.
All right. Well, if you need a streaming buddy, I'm all, or I should be available. It's Super Bowl Sunday, so I should not be.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds fun. I just don't know if if somebody invites me over or something like that, then I'll probably just go over to their house or something.
Oh wow!
But they didn't last year. I don't know if they did that. I think the year before I invited people over, so I don't know. Probably I probably won't. So that means I'll probably stream, and then we can stream the game. But I'll let you know, obviously.
All right. Well, whenever the schedule comes out, let me know what game we want to do. And I shouldn't be doing anything next weekend, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah. I have no idea what I'm doing next weekend. So if I'm doing something that might, I don't know if that'll matter. Because I was going to say, I think I work on Saturday, but I get off at noon. So obviously I run into the game.
Well, I just realized. So if we do the conference championship, I'll be able to do the second game, but the first game I won't be able to do.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I don't think I work next Saturday because, Yeah, I don't think I do work next Saturday. Again, not that it would matter if I did, but
Yeah, but yeah, for the conference championship, I'll be able to do the night game, but the early game I won't be able to do. So
okay.
because I got something to do from 12 to 2
Okay, that's fine.
early, and so yeah.
We'll
But I'll
figure
be
it out.
able to do the night game, which will be the NFC championship, which is probably the better one to do because I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to care about that game more. And it
Now,
should be free division.
Wouldn't Pittsburgh, as the 7th seed, wouldn't they play Denver?
They're not the 7th seed.
All right, yeah, right. They're the 4th seed. No, never mind.
Because they won the AFC North. So
Yeah, I'm
they
just
would be
thinking because they
guaranteed to win.
suck.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just thinking because they suck, so they should be the 7th seed. Well, they should
Well,
be in the playoffs, but whatever.
the Broncos. Well, it's already announced that the Bills will be going to Denver next week since the Patriots won. So,
Okay.
so next week, these are the games so far that we got. The Broncos will be hosting the Bills in the AFC. The Patriots will be hosting the winner of the Texans Steelers. Then on the NFC, Seahawks will be hosting the 49ers, and the Bears will be hosting the Rams. Those sound like pretty good matchups.
So I think it depends on the schedule, obviously, but I think the most fun game to do would probably be like for this channel. The most fun game to do would probably be Rams Bears. I would think.
Just so you can see me flip flop between who I want to win.
No, because that would be fun to do, but no, the reason is because like none of those other games really mean anything to either me or you. Yeah. I mean, I guess the Steelers would kind of mean something to me, but like I don't know.
The Seahawks.
Because we're both rooting for the Seahawks. But I'm not even really rooting for I don't really care who wins as long as it's not the Steelers, honestly.
No, I'm rooting for Seattle just so I can get something out of them. Oh, speaking of that, did you hear that Marshawn Lattimore got arrested?
I did not know. That's unfortunate. Well, anyway, yeah. Just because of like the established. I mean, I don't know. Again, it depends. Like if we're not available for Rams Seahawks, then we could. Rams. If we're not available, one of us isn't available for Rams Bears, then we could do 49ers Seahawks. I mean, I'm not really super committed to any of them. The one that obviously would mean the most to me would be if the Steelers make it to the divisional round, and then I'll be very upset. But then, that would be the one that would make the most sense for me personally. But I don't know if it would have anything to do with I don't know if you would give any shit what happens in that game. So I think it'd make more sense to do a game that we both kind of have a bit of a stake in. I want the Rams to lose, and you want a meteor strike.
I do. In fact, I'm questioning if I even want to watch that game.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm questioning if I even want to wake up that day. I might just sleep in and just wait till the second game starts. I mean,
it could be worse.
I'm definitely gonna watch it, but
it could be worse. It could be like the Rams and Falcons in the NFC Championship.
Okay, first of all, you do realize that lying is a sin, and second of all, like that's like saying that you live with that's like saying you live with Santa Claus.
Is it implying I don't?
Exactly. Like, you see, if you want to, I ain't trying to make a joke, but you have to make the joke funny, and the joke has to be like something okay, the sky being green is more likely than Atlanta doing anything in the playoffs. Okay, so
they went to the Super Bowl.
When?
I mean, 2016, but
what happened in that Super Bowl?
Huh?
What happened in that Super Bowl?
Well, they lost, but that's not the point. The point is, like you said, they wouldn't do anything in the playoffs, and like they won like they won 2 games to get to the Super Bowl.
And what did they do in the Super Bowl?
Well, they lost, but it's not.
Exactly.
I'm not a Falcons fan. You saying that doesn't like take away from what I'm saying, which is that the Falcons could feasibly go to the NFC Championship at some point.
No, they don't. And if they do, they ain't winning. You know why?
I didn't say they'd win. I mean, maybe they would choke. I don't know. I'm just saying it could feasibly be a Falcons Rams game.
That would never happen.
And the Rams would probably win, but that's not the point.
Now I know you're lying because if the Rams were to play Atlanta, I already know Atlanta's going to win.
Why?
Because the Rams hate me.
So what you're saying is you'd be rooting pretty hard for the Rams in that game.
Yes. But they're probably going to lose just out of spite.
They would probably pass interfere themselves.
No, I would pass interfere now.
Look, Mikey, I'm just saying, like, did you see the way that the Rams, like, they were trying to win at the end of the game the other day, and like they just completely tackled the receiver, and like, I mean, like, it didn't get called, and I think the Rams deserve some sympathy.
I hope. You know what I think? I think every single Ram fan should learn to get over it.
Okay.
I don't care if the NFC Championship game was 8 years ago, 18 years ago, 58 years ago. Get over it.
I do.
No.
Like, I mean, 8 years ago, whatever. But 15 years ago, come on. Come on.
What was 15 years ago?
What was 15 years ago? 15 years ago.
That would have been 2011, right?
Yeah, 15 years ago was my first year of college. So there you go.
That's crazy.
15 years ago, my brain exploded. There you go.
Do I even have a brain?
I did, but it exploded 15 years ago.
Oh, well, my phone's about to die, so I gotta get up out of here.
Okay. Well, hopefully it doesn't explode.
Yeah, it's working towards that, but okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. And I'll leave y'all, as always, with a fuck the Steelers. And who
Who
that?
that? Okay. Have to fail cans.
Okay. We were already off when you said that.
Oh.
Sorry. Should have said it faster.
No.
We got 44 views on that because I figured we wouldn't get that many.
Yeah.
For a game that has nothing to do with either of our teams.
I was going to do this game regardless.
Go Patriots!
F the Patriots.
I don't care. I really honestly like it's nice because other than the Steelers, which I'm sure the Steelers are going to fucking lose. So for the most part, it's a stress-free playoff. I don't really give a shit about any of these teams. It's fine. You know, as long as the Steelers don't win, but they're not going to.
As long as the Steelers, Patriots, Rams, Bears, and 49ers don't win, I'll be okay.
That's most of – well, it's half of the remaining teams.
It don't have to be. They could all start losing.
Actually, technically, it's not because one of those teams just lost. So technically, it's more than half the remaining teams. The Chargers.
I didn't say Chargers.
I know, but I'm saying out of the whole pool, there were 10 teams. Now there's 9 teams, and you said 5 teams, which is more than half of the remaining teams.
Oh.
Because that's how. Like I know you don't know how to do math, but that's how you do it.
Miss Miranda taught me well.
Well, you said you didn't know how to do math.
That's not what I said.
That is what you said.
I said I'm not no mathematician.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not.
This is.
Even a broken clock's right twice a day.
I know, and you already had your twice a day earlier. Earlier you said that you didn't want the Steelers to win. That's correct.
Yeah.
And then you also earlier said that your channel's live. That you were correct twice. That's all you get.
I'll just say Atlanta sucks.
Well, unfortunately, just because of the math, and I mean, I know you don't know how to do math, but because of the math, that's wrong.
Bruh.
Look, dude, I don't make up math. I didn't invent math.
Yes, you did.
I'm just saying you get to be right. You get to be right twice in a day, and you already used it on those other two. So you're wrong about Atlanta.
Weren't you friends with William Shakespeare or something?
Fuck off.
I mean, you were alive back then, so I'm just asking.
You were right back then. You can't blame. I was born in 1992.
What? Wait, you were born in 902?
902. What?
902. You weren't even born in the 10,000s yet.
It's true. I'm actually Frankish. I'm a Byzantine. Didn't you know?
Oh, wow.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.